Yeah, tell nothing but the truth. Oh man,
Alex like that one.
we live right now.
We live.
What's going on, people? Press Start Podcast, episode 35. We back. We missed last week. You know, just I gave my panel a break. You know what I'm saying? So we back this week. Another one, yeah. We back this week. And I'm gonna go ahead and introduce my panel. Erica.
Hey everybody, good to be back. I missed this podcast. Seems like we had a few vacations, but we're back. So let's get into the topics.
The hurricane, I had a vacation, but all right.
Well, okay, the rest of it. Alex was going through some things.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, we actually haven't seen this guy for a while now. Alex.
What's up, everybody? Glad to be back. No power for 8 days is what I had.
Man,
that was definitely exciting and also not fun in any way, shape, or form. But everything's fine. Everything's back to normal. So
I can't even imagine that, dog. 8 days, no internet, no power, bro, no games. Yeah, I'll be tripping, bro.
I'll go crazy.
No games, no
yeah.
It was crazy. You know, like I couldn't even do my job like at work. It was just nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so everything's back though. It's good to be back, and everything's like the house is fine, the cars are fine, nobody's hurt, which is good.
Cats are okay.
Cats are okay. Yeah.
Good.
That's good. And we got the Pony Commissioner, Jack.
How's everybody doing this week? I don't have a traditional intro. I just want to point out to everybody that's watching, man. Game came out, NBA 2K18, and somebody on this podcast, namely JMay518, has been ducking my face. All right, we've been talking about it before the game came out. I want to play you, dog. We're gonna play. We're gonna put on for the people. He ain't been nowhere to be. He quacking right now. So
oh my God.
I just want to let everybody know that. All right?
He's ducking. Like we need to really
after the podcast.
People trying to expose me. This is crazy.
See me after the podcast.
Yo, first we find out today you're not a neutral gamer, bro. You're straight Sony Pony. You know what I'm saying? Like we find out
can I explain my truth?
Yeah, we find that out. Then you be ducking, man. Yo, we be playing these games and Jamie Norris. We see him, bro.
Is it my turn to speak?
Anyways, do your intro, bro.
All right. First off, yes, we was off last week. I was actually on vacation. Kofi finally cleared that check. I'm finally getting paid out here. I'm finally able to take.
Oh, you got paid?
Yeah. Well, then y'all get paid? Hold on.
No, this is under the table shit. Wait.
Chill.
What's going on? Hold on.
Chill.
I want my 10 cents.
But anyway, look, Jack, I've been trying to save you because I don't want to embarrass you. I saw the couple games out there you had, and it wasn't look good. You lost to the gamer, like. After I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you some time.
Everybody make mistakes, bro. Everybody make mistakes, bro.
If you want it, we could play after the podcast.
I'm about to make you famous. All right, cool.
We're gonna do all of that. Let's play after the podcast.
I'm about to make you famous. All right, cool.
Let's get it over with. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. And yeah, can I explain my my EXO phase?
All right.
I'm gonna make it quick. So I used to have our EXO phase. If you don't know, it brings together all your achievements, trophies from platforms like Steam, Xbox, PlayStation. Now I used to have an Xbox account on 360. I was out here gaming on 360. I had 360 when it first launched and everything. I beat games all the way back to King Kong. Some of y'all don't even know that was an easy 1,000 gamer score, but Gears of War, fucking Crackdown, all that. My account got banned for Call of Duty hacks back when you could change the color of your name, make it all fancy and all that other stuff. My account got banned and deleted all my achievements. I swear, I put that on everything right now. Y'all gotta believe me.
You made the hacker over here?
So you're saying your account is a fresh account. That's why, dog.
Yeah, this account is literally from when Xbox One came out. So.
We just fucking with you, bro.
Nah, but I'm gonna get my stuff up, and yeah, I'm a new neutral, man. So hashtag new neutrals. We in here.
Yeah, and, don't say neutrals. We ain't fucking with that, bro. And we got my boy, man. He's been giving me some lessons in Street Fighter one night.
What's going on, everyone?
UK Ting, dog. What's good, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for having me on. Let's just have a good podcast. Hopefully, some of my UK guys are probably in the chat somewhere.
Good boy.
Yeah,
man's not
it's
hot.
a UK. It's a UKT dot to you see it. Yo, K, send me. Say
What's
what up
going
to the
on,
people,
y'all?
man.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all might recognize me from Twitter. Y'all might recognize me from the chat. Also, I did a podcast with Kid Smooth with Apples and Oranges. Shout out to Kid Smooth. But I'm here, man. I'm glad to be here, man. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah.
Shit. Can't send me in the building.
No.
Yeah, that's good, man.
It's the Battlefield Pro right there.
Yeah, supporter of the pod. We seen him around the block.
He trash that Splatoon, but we ain't gonna talk about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that Jam ain't playing on.
Yo, yeah, you did it. You did. Yeah, we did give him a. Yo, you caught an L too. I gave you that work too, bro.
Hey, J-Man, don't even stun. You know you be seeing that paintbrush in your shoe.
All right. So, last podcast, I was on Twitter and I asked you guys to send some questions in so we can answer them. But some shit, went down. Shout out to Black Bond and Dr. Trey. They jumped in, and had their whole back and forth. So we couldn't get to the questions. So we're gonna quickly go over these questions that you guys sent us. All right, so we're gonna start it off with Furious Rant 16. Shout out to you. He says Papa John's, Domino's, or Pizza Hut. People, which one's better? Erica.
I'm gonna have to go with Domino's because it's from my city in the 305.
All right, Domino's. Erica.
I honestly wouldn't pick either of them because we have some mom and pop places here that are way
But if
better.
you had to pick,
But if I had to pick, damn, Pizza Hut does have them specials sometimes.
They also have the worst crust.
The peanut crust isn't bad. It's not bad. I guess I'll go with Pizza Hut.
Yo, so we're gonna take it to the big man in here, the food expert, Jack.
I'm with Erica on chain pizza is nasty as fuck. However, if I had to pick, I'm going Papa John's. Sadly.
Oh, say what? I can't even lie. I haven't had Papa John's before. So
It has no sauce.
used to be
on
really
the pizza.
good.
How can you even call that pizza? There's no sauce. It's just bread and cheese.
It used to be good, man. They fell off, dog.
They fell off big time. If you go to Domino's now, they even put like garlic butter on the crust.
Food podcast. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's the
Yeah,
food podcast.
Hold on. Are we just talking strictly pizza, or are we talking about the whole menu?
Now we
talking
talk
about the whole
menu.
menu.
I think
talking about
we
the
just talk
whole
about the
menu.
whole menu, bro.
Then
If we talk
Domino's
about the whole
wins.
menu, Pizza Hut got it on lock because they wings is good. They wings is better. I won't say they good, but they better than all.
Doesn't Domino's have like an Oreo pizza?
Yo, what the
I
hell?
think so.
Domino's got that? Oh, that's
I think Domino's is an Oreo pizza. Hold on, let me look this
That's
up.
not kind of. Well, they
It's
got
like a dessert.
cookie.
It's a dessert.
That's some nasty ass
Hey,
shit.
Papa John's got the cookie.
Yes, they do. It's basically a giant cake in the shape of like an Oreo. It's fucking great.
Oh god, yo, people in the chat, yo, let us know
Man.
between these three, what would you pick? J-Man, quickly.
I'm gonna give my opinion, but I'm gonna disqualify myself from pizza talk because I take cheese off my pizza and people.
Whoa, what?
What?
What you doing?
Is that
Wait, one at a time. Relax.
That's savage, bro. The
Yo,
fuck?
this nigga's a weirdo, bro.
That's not even pizza.
So basically,
That's just bread and sauce.
bread and
He
sauce.
eat tomato toast. That shit crazy.
That's like us for lasagna without the pasta. What the fuck?
How do you take the cheese off your pizza?
Yo, whose man is this, dog?
Wait,
That's no guy, bro.
Jamie,
That's
are you
no
like
guy.
seriously like lactose intolerant, or what's the reason?
I had a bad experience with cheese when I was a kid, so like I used to.
I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
How do you have a bad experience with
Story time.
cheese? It's fucking delicious. How do you have a bad experience with cheese?
I gotta hear this, people. Let's hear what you
I
guys say.
probably ate some moldy cheese. I don't know, being greedy one day. I was making a sandwich. I was making a sandwich and I threw up on some bad cheese and it changed my taste buds with cheese forever.
No,
I can't even
Damn.
stomach. I can't.
you gotta
stomach the
get
taste of cheese.
some Munster.
That's
some
crazy,
Gruyere,
dog.
some
I haven't heard
provolone.
about that before.
So hold
in my
on, you don't
life.
eat cheese.
I'm mad you want
Seriously?
some pizza with no cheese, bro.
I don't like the thing with me and cheese is like I could do it sometimes. Like I could do nachos with cheese, but I can't like
That's crazy. Dog.
I
You
can't
started
even
life,
eat
Your
bro.
toppings together. How did your toppings like just stay together? And cheese?
Delicious, bro.
It don't. They supposed to be
He
sliding
takes
all over the place.
You just get saucy bread. That's all he gets.
Oh, man.
Just order Jamie like breadsticks with marinara, like marinara on the side.
Yeah, you might as well eat cheese sticks, honestly.
I do
bread
bread
sticks, not cheese
I do
sticks.
bread sauce and pineapples.
That's crazy, dog.
Wait a minute, what you just say?
Whoa.
Man, you putting pineapple? You know what, bro? You got it.
You put pineapples on pizza?
Yes,
You got it.
Sir,
With no cheese.
We ain't gonna have that debate here.
You got it, bro.
We ain't gonna have that debate here, but
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
say
Moving on,
pineapples
moving on.
on pizza is definitely goat. So no disrespect.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
All right, well, look, I've done. Well, hold on. Like I've done weird. Like I put a fried egg on a pizza,
I'll do something like
A
that.
fried
and that's
egg?
really fucking.
I never
good.
tried that. So.
That's really good.
Yo, have you guys like ate at places where you seen like on the menu that like it has like burgers with like a scrambled egg on it or like
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Listen, a
Not
fried
a
egg.
scrambled egg. You want
fried egg?
you want
Yeah,
to cook
you guys fuck with
sunny
that
side
shit?
up.
Yeah, it's like sunny side up.
So that way, when you bite into it, it just oozes everywhere.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's the best. It's the best.
gross.
We still talking about burgers, right?
Yeah, like on a burger or something. Yeah.
Yo,
Pause a moment.
I don't like my my eggs like that. You guys actually like your eggs sunny side up and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
scrambled, though. I like
Yeah, I
scrambled or
recently
boiled?
started
That's
eating
what
them
I
like
never had.
that.
The more you can get like a runny yolk on there, the better. Because the more
Mm.
it's so good.
Yo,
100%.
Y'all dudes got some disgusting eating habits.
Oh,
Ain't no black boy doing it.
black one in here.
we got Bond in the chat. Shout out to Bond. You
I
want to do
won't be on Weapon Wheel this week, so I got to give the fans something.
Okay.
a quick intro?
They know who I am.
All right, you're the man.
I'm the guy
So you hate-
I'm the guy that actually finishes Nintendo games.
Oh God, here it comes. Here it starts. Here it starts.
This is
Here it
crazy.
starts. All right,
Tie your hands, Erica.
Wait, what?
Tie your
Oh, my hands.
Wait, what?
I had to think about that. Like, what? They're okay. They're alive.
They're getting better.
Surviving. Yeah, getting better.
all right, yo. So, Bond, Domino's, Pizza Hut, or Papa John's. If you had to pick one.
I didn't even get my answer.
I don't eat that fast. I don't eat fast
yeah.
food.
J-Man didn't even answer.
Oh, yo, Jamie, you didn't answer. All right, so what would you pick, Jamie?
Domino's.
That's what's
I
up.
had the 555. It was a wrap.
They have the
That's
best sauce.
They do have great sauce.
All right,
No
Bob,
cheese.
if you had
I
to
don't
pick
eat
like
fast
that.
food.
Oh, you don't. All right, yo, skip this nigga. Dog. All right, okay, send me.
Oh yeah, I went Pizza Hut.
You want Pizza Hut? All right, one night. What are you picking, man? What do they have at UK, dog?
See, the thing it's a bit hard. Look, we have all like Domino's, Pizza Hut, and Papa John's, but it's different. It's a different level than you guys. Like you guys are a lot better than us. So, but I prefer Papa John's.
Oh, okay.
Your fan base must not know that I'm a mod here. Blocked.
Oh shit! Remember, my house got banned from Papa John's.
That comes at you fast, chat.
All right, yo. So we're gonna go on to the next question. Lo says, after the success of Killer Instinct, what rare IP should Microsoft reboot next? Hey man, you want to start it off?
They only have 2 IPs. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you choose from? Banjo and
They have
Conquer, right?
Banjo and Conquer, Jet Force Gemini.
Jet
Nintendo
Force
owns
Gemini.
all the Nintendo owns all the rest.
Okay.
They on Battletoads or no?
They own Battletoads too, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
They own Battletoads. All right, so I guess there's a couple. So what would you guys pick between these? Battletoads, Jet Force, Gemini, Conquer. What would you guys?
Jet Force.
Jet Force.
But I need to ask, did you guys beat that?
I did.
It's
I
really
did. One of my favorites.
You collected all the bears at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if I did. I beat it. That's all I know.
Wait, don't they own
Perfect Dark as well.
Dark?
Yeah.
They already tried to reboot that. It didn't work.
Ooh,
They can
I
do it again.
actually played and beat that. That was a launch title on 360. Perfect Dark Zero. Oh,
I really tried to play that. I really tried to play that. I couldn't.
Yeah, I can't even lie. In the launch days, I was actually having fun with it because it was like, what else? What else? It was that Burnout Revenge. What else?
The game
was there to
looked
free play?
shiny. The game was like incredibly
I don't know.
shiny.
What channel am I on?
Yeah. So what would you? I actually would like to see like a third person Perfect Dark though.
I mean,
I'd like to see a attempt.
The
for
people
that.
want to conquer, man. They want a new Conquer, dog.
Well, the thing is, like, yes, everybody wants a new Conquer, but will it be as good as original Conquer? No.
I mean, that's the thing. They would have to
Probably
have like witty writing and good gameplay and all.
Like
that.
the right. I mean, with the fact that they had like one of the save files was called Beef Curtains was fucking great. Like but you have games like South Park now. It's not going to be as well.
I never got to play Conquer, man. That's
You're
crazy.
missing out.
They thought Super.
I think I would like that game.
It's really good. You're missing out.
I would pick Perfect Dark though. Like out of all of them that's there available right now, pick Perfect Dark though. That's just me though. One night, what would you pick?
We already have too many first-person shooters. We don't need more.
No, but maybe in like a third-person style though. I would like to see.
And we have Metal Gear and Splinter Cell. We don't need any more.
I'll pick Jet Force, but the thing is, the way it's going now, whatever you give Rare to, they'll probably make it something completely not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to give them Jet Force and fuck that up because
they're not the same.
I mean, but we saying like if they actually made the game to like the potential that it could be, not if they just
Right.
Because if Rare make any game right now, it's gonna probably be shit.
alone, just leave them alone. Just don't do anything with them.
Yeah. Anyone else want to just shout out?
I'll probably pick Banjo. I'm most familiar with Banjo. I'm not real familiar with those other franchises, and I feel like the platformers is starting to try to make a little comeback. Man, we're seeing a lot more platformers.
Banjo is such a good game.
Yeah,
I feel like they can. I feel like they do it some justice. With the new systems and everything.
You can still get the
a
original
big fan of
composer.
Banjo.
I forgot his name. You don't like Banjo?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Too much collecting.
Donkey Kong 64 was too much collecting.
Ooh, Donkey
That's
Kong
it,
64
yeah.
was lit.
That was too much. I thought Banjo was like right in the middle. Like Mario did.
Banjo was great.
like,
I thought at that time Mario 64 did well because you actually played to beat levels, but then like in that era of gaming, it became like this big collecting phase.
I mean, those games were called
Collectathon.
collectathons. I mean,
Yeah, I mean now I know why Jack loved them. Jack was
hey man, I almost had all the bananas of Donkey
you look
Kong.
at the game like Assassin's Creed, and all you're doing is just like it looks like somebody just vomited on your map, and you have to collect so many fucking things. I think that gets like beyond it for me.
Yeah, they do it. I don't like the way Assassin's Creed do it.
Yeah.
It's like
All right, let's move on to the next question because we got a couple. We got Kwaku. He actually asked a question. Can the Switch run GTA 5, for example? The PS3 version. That's what he rates.
Well, let's ask
PS3
Tony
version?
Polanco. I think
Shout out to my
Tony
buddy.
Polanco might
That's a
have
timely
answer.
question.
Here's a better
GTA
Very
5
timely
is gonna be
question.
on Switch before it's
Who's actually saying that it can't run?
Tony Polanco.
Well,
Oh, he's wrong.
Well, he works for IGN.
Shout out to
so
Tony.
That sounds about right.
Shout
Shout out to my guy Tony, man.
Yeah,
Blame Red.
Tony got it pretty hard today.
he's
So
had a very busy day.
Yeah, man.
Blame
But,
Red.
but it is what it is. But he was definitely 100% wrong, and he kind of tried to throw like the Nintendo fanboy card around to people that were trying to correct him. But apparently now he knows now the Switch is more capable than the 360.
Well, even the Wii U could run GTA 5.
Yeah, but it just didn't get it. It couldn't run it. It just didn't get it. Fucking the 360 did it on what 512 megabytes of RAM, PowerPC, CPU, and shit.
Honestly,
Didn't the Wii
though,
U have like 2 gigs of RAM?
if anybody's still waiting for a version of GTA 5, I don't know what to really tell you. I mean, like, dude spent a whole last generation of Nintendo console begging for GTA 5, and again, you gonna wait a whole nother console to do the same thing?
Yeah, not to wait, but like, you know, you probably
it'd be fun to
heard-
have.
But
I
you
mean,
you
double dip, I guess.
It would run like shit on me.
Like a triple
yeah,
dip.
like, no, that's quadruple for me, bro.
like a quadruple. People got it on Xbox, people got it on the PS4, and X1, and people got the PC version.
Hell yeah.
But just think about this. Like, there's people out there that don't play GT Online, as hard as that may seem. There's people out there that just go around the city and
Yo, but I don't.
cause mayhem.
That's like me, because I actually
That's what I'm saying.
haven't.
That's what
Haven't
people
played
do.
GT
Never played
Online
GTA.
before. I've never played GT Online before.
Really?
Fact,
Wow.
It is.
Never played GT
So
Online.
having that on the Switch, having that experience on the Switch to go and cause havoc around Los Santos,
That would be pretty
go,
cool though. Like no one could
Like,
front that on the
exactly.
pocket size of it. That's kind of cool though.
Bro, unless I can play it in the pool, I don't care about the portability.
Yo, but
If they can get it running like decent,
Unless I can play it in the pool or in the hot tub of the jacuzzi, I don't care about the
this
portability.
nigga's gonna be in the pool
That
while I'm
waterproof
Weapon Wheel
Switch.
podcast, playing the Switch, swimming,
So,
taking laps.
If there's any peripheral makers that make waterproof shells on the Switch, y'all know
How you
what
gonna swim and play a game? Hold on.
You get in the jacuzzi and you play it.
Got Bond Phelps over here.
You know what you could, Bond? You could leave it on the edge of the jacuzzi and then just take off the handles and just play that way
There you go.
You see, you're talking about playing games, right?
with the kickstand.
Yeah, yeah, but
Fall
that
in.
would be pretty cool.
I need it to be submerged to get the full experience.
Oh god,
So you can-
that's so extra, dog.
This is a question for last week.
Nah, I think he just added it into this.
Oh, okay. I was
This
about to
one
say.
because
Bro,
of
how's
shit
it
that's
an
been going on.
impossible situation? My Apple Watch is waterproof. I mean, I'm sure somebody could make a Switch waterproof.
But no,
There's
how it's
kind of-
designed.
I'm
though,
Well,
there's
he
like
got the
vents-
controls
it got
on the
vents-
controls
it
flipping.
got vents at the
I mean,
top,
look,
though. I don't
all
know
you would
how
have to
that's gonna
do is get a waterproof switch tablet, a case. I'm pretty sure somebody can make waterproof Joy-Cons.
Yo, my guy, but like
The connectors though.
no,
like,
but I'm just saying, like, there's a big ass, not big, but you know, there's
It's
vents.
big.
There's
Yeah,
vents
it's
on the top of the switch. So even if they made a case of
Bro,
cover it,
you're submerged in water. You got all the water cooling you need.
That's not.
I don't think it works.
No, that's not. No, Bond. No.
Somebody will figure it out.
Yeah, but it would be pretty dope.
Hell,
Yeah,
been
so-
on this water switch.
Like we've had plenty of portables before, but who could ever say that you had a portable you could play in a hot tub or a pool? Nobody.
Who tried to do that though?
All right, so
Nobody else say that.
all right, so let's just move on to another question. One gotta go. The Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption, San Andreas. What would you pick?
Oh,
What did you just say?
What's
Oh
the list
my
again?
god!
I've never
Actually-
beat Red Dead
actually, that's-
Redemption.
And this is
That's
from
fine.
K Dot. Shout out to K Dot. He says one. gotta
That's
go,
an
The
easy
Last
one
of
for me.
Us, Red Dead,
San Andreas gotta go.
What are the games?
San Andreas. This
The
is
Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption, and San Andreas GTA.
Damn.
I'm not a big GTA fan, so that's easy for
San
me.
Andreas stays. The other two go.
I gotta get rid of.
For real? Well, then again, Bond hasn't played Red Dead
He
Redemption.
don't like Sony
or
exclusives.
Last of Us.
I love San Andreas, dog, but there's other GTAs. There's not really. I mean, it's another Red Dead, but it ain't as good. And The Last of Us is The Last of Us. San Andreas got to go.
Oh, I like the way you said it.
I think I agree with Jack here. I think I would pick San Andreas in
That's
this
an easy one.
situation.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go San Andreas too.
Easy.
I
What you
would
pick?
go Last of Us.
Last of Us, okay.
I'm
One
going
night, what
Red
you
Dead
pick?
Redemption.
Probably San Andreas.
What do you say, Jack, man?
He said
He
Red
ain't
Dead.
beat it though, so he's
I never beat it.
He ain't never beat it.
I ain't got no
Oh,
history
okay,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah. So yeah, that's fair enough. So
Oh,
one
yeah.
night, what do you say?
I'll probably say San Andreas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys don't like the hot coffee mod? What's up?
San Andreas was lit.
When
but
it
I
came
mean,
out,
San Andreas was ahead of his time.
San Andreas had easy in it, for Christ's sake. You're gonna let go of San Andreas?
I think.
I would let go of Vice City before I let go of San Andreas.
Whoa.
oh, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Alex is right.
Oh,
Alex is right.
Yeah, actually, I
Even
agree.
though-
I
even
agree.
though
here.
Miami is
Yeah.
my city, and I love
Vice
the
City was
80s.
very small.
That's the reason why. I think that's the reason why I would get rid of San Andreas, because I prefer
like
Vice
Vice City
City
more?
to San Andreas.
A lot of people prefer Vice City over San Andreas.
Vice
It's the
City's a good
soundtrack.
game.
It's the soundtrack. It's the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yo, dog.
yeah,
I went back to play GTA 3. God damn, the game is awful, dog.
I couldn't play it.
my-
I could
dog,
not
the
play that
controls
shit,
are
bro.
like god.
It's
awful,
hold
man.
on,
Stop right
Ain't
now.
long, bro.
Yo, what you say,
Oh,
Bob? Wait, why? What's up?
Trey said that San Andreas is better than Vice City.
I agree.
It is.
I agree with that too.
But the
It
thing
is.
is, I don't think he's beaten either of them.
Oh my
Make that statement.
Oh man.
I got to the end of Vice City, and then I had traded in my PS2, so I never got to beat that one.
Vice City had more frustrated missions too, man. You had that
Oh
tank
my-
mission. You had the Haitians.
It
You
did.
had to do that
Bruh,
shit with the Haitians.
The mission where you got to drive the limousine and turn it around without stopping, bro.
Oh,
my-
the helicopter.
I never
mission.
thought about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, the little
GTA,
toy helicopters.
GTA honestly had some bullshit missions. What I think.
Demolition Man, I think it was called.
And I felt like San Andreas had a much better story, especially with the main character.
And you had
Facts.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had Easy E, and you had you had really good West Coast stuff on there too on the soundtrack. Granted, it's not fucking 80s kill pop, which is fucking great. I just think Last of Us, although it is like from what I've seen, it's a great looking game. I've never experienced it, but I feel like you could just watch Last of Us and have the same experience and actually play it.
I don't know, Alex.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I feel like
Alex. You know, Alex is like a wannabe Bond. He hates on the Sony games and shit.
I'm not
Like
hating
that.
on Sony games. No, I'm not hating on Sony games. I just
See,
feel
with
like
the
people
thing-
give that game far too much credit than it actually deserves.
Oh,
Yeah,
stop.
you
Play the
gotta
game.
play it.
Play the
I'm
game.
gotta play
just
the game
playing it
first.
straight.
Play
I'm just playing it straight because I like you could. I
Yo,
feel
you
like you
played
could
it,
just
though? You
watch
played it,
all the
though?
cutscenes and be fine.
Nah, I can't.
You know what?
You gotta experience
Talk
it.
You
about
gotta have to actually play the game before you can.
I mean,
say,
having to go and pick up a ladder every 5 minutes to
Oh,
move
yo,
somewhere is kind of annoying.
oh my
Why people
God.
act like that's like the worst thing in gaming? Like it's
No, but it ain't even that. It ain't as
I'm
bad.
not saying
as
it's the
it
worst.
makes
Like I'm
seem.
not saying it's the worst thing. I'm saying that people are telling me this is one of like the greatest games of all time, and when I'm looking at the gameplay itself, it's not as forthcoming as people try to make it
No,
out.
I think you gotta.
I think
play
it's a great
because
story. It looks like it's a
Try
great
it.
story.
Last of Us is one of the only games where I can feel the punches and the shots and shit. Like you can
Right.
actually feel that shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Look,
that.
look, I'm not
you know,
saying
when
the gameplay. Look, like I said, the game looks good, but when you look at it from a gameplay perspective, having it be something that is very visceral when you're using it and you're playing it and you're getting shots off, that's a nice thing, right? But I'm talking about the actual mechanics of the game. The duct tape mechanic really didn't sit that well with me. A lot of the movement mechanic and the loading times in between, or trying to have story in between of you finding ways to get past certain parts, that didn't sit well with me. I feel like the story is great. You could really just kind of like watch it, be fine. I don't think you need to play it.
No, the environmental storytelling is huge in that game.
Yeah, it is. That's fact.
Yo, Bob, did you really time out a man for saying The Witcher 3 is trash?
Yes, I definitely did.
That just wow. I didn't see that.
Bro. This guy. All right, yo. All right, let's move on. We got another question from Matthew Pipes. What style graphics you usually prefer? Cartoon graphics or realistic graphics? So, all right. I like both, but let me switch up his question a little bit. If you had to pick one to play forever, what would you pick? Like
realistic.
Realistic?
Yeah, probably realistic.
I mean, it depends. Like,
I'm just thinking about.
I'll go stylized.
When you say
Yeah.
cartoony, do you mean like cell shaded?
Like Fortnite, like
Yeah,
like Saints
maybe
Row.
Fortnite versus PUBG.
Maybe Fortnite, Rhyme,
See,
games like
I
that.
think
Fortnite's a bad
things like
example.
Saints Row and Fortnite aren't cartoon; those are stylized. When I think of cartoon, I think of
Yeah.
like Crash,
Mhm.
a Mario
Maybe
game,
Mario, yeah, stuff
Lucky
like that.
See,
Tail, thing
when
like
you put
that.
it that way, I'm gonna go cartoon. When you put it that way, but if you're using Fortnite,
I like
then
both.
I'm
I
ugh.
really do like realistic graphics, and I actually really appreciate like stylized cartoon graphics too. I think they both
I
look
like
great.
both.
Yeah,
I really
but
like
if
both.
you had to pick one,
yeah, I like both too, man. Like,
it's kind of hard. Yeah, that's actually a hard question.
I don't
Yo,
know.
Jack,
Like,
you go first, yo.
oh.
You have to pick one between, like to play forever, dog.
I mean, if you keeping upgraded like consoles and all that, I guess I'll go realistic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
But let me say this though: when realistic graphics, they get outdated.
It might be
Know what I'm saying?
They
saying?
get
Like,
outdated. Cartoony graphics sometimes they stay beautiful forever.
yeah,
You know what I
You're
mean?
right about that. You
So
definitely
Zelda
right about
that's
that.
what I think of.
You definitely
when I
right
think
about
of
that. That's
this.
actually a good question though.
The only difference I have in this opinion though is a realistic game can have a cartoon game mechanics and still be fun, but a cartoon game can't have realistic game mechanics and be fun. Like, imagine if The Last of Us or Uncharted looked like a Mario game. Like, it'd take you completely out of it. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
low key. I see that.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah, but like a cartoon game could have like realistic physics and like attributes about it. Like how
But
kind of
I'm
like
just saying, like
Zelda.
imagine like if Uncharted looked like a Mario game. Like it wouldn't be fun.
yeah, I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but,
I mean, like, you had
then they could like lean into it really hard and do some really crazy ass shit with it.
I don't know.
The
That-
first
that's actually a
game
tough
that
one. That's actually a tough
Metroid
one.
did.
You have games like
When I
the
think about
Metroid Prime, though. They took realistic approaches and they still performed just like their older cartoon counterparts.
It's possible.
Well, I know some of you guys haven't played that series thoroughly, so I might understand.
You talking to the chat or you talking?
I'm talking to everybody. But one thing I will realize after I upload that video, Metroid is not popular.
It really isn't.
It is-
Like
it is
mainstream
not.
wise,
No.
it's
Nah,
not.
no.
For
Compared
us,
to like
it is.
yeah,
That's
compared to like
Mario.
other like Nintendo IPs,
No,
definitely.
it's not even compared to other IPs. The game's really just not popular at all.
It has a cult following. Like it just has a real cult following. Though.
Maybe it's too
Well,
hard.
I mean,
for
Super
people.
Metroid really did it. I mean, when you look at it, like
Even
that
Super
game-
Metroid really was. That was like the most popular one. Even that really wasn't like super popular.
But like
It
that,
just-
but see, like the thing is, like when you say that, and then you hear the people screaming on the internet for another Metroid, it's
Because
kind of like what's the truth?
What you're hearing is a vocal hardcore minority. You're not hearing the average Nintendo game.
Yeah.
How long has Retros? When's the last time Retro Studios made a game?
Oh my
I don't
god,
know.
was it
Nobody,
Rogue
like-
Squadron?
Are
don't
they
know.
even like are they even alive anymore? Did they disband? Like
You're probably working
Oh,
on
the last game they made-
something. They're probably
like
working on
the last game they made was like Donkey Kong Tropical Damage Control. Like
Yo, they're definitely working on something though. Like they got.
that's what we keep hearing. And yet, imagine if Naughty Dog went that same amount of time without making a game. People will be screaming bloody murder.
Yeah,
Nobody's screaming anything for retro because nobody really cares about Metroid, unfortunately. And that's why we have never gotten a Metroid 5.
Yep, it's true.
Well,
It sucks, but it is. It,
All right,
it
so
is what it is.
I didn't
Yeah,
really
but
get
then what do you think about like all the Metroidvania games that are coming out, like Axiom Verge and some other stuff like that? They do incredibly well using that formula.
that game.
They are, but they're doing incredibly well. But again, compared to what Nintendo can invest in otherwise, think about it also this way: the investment in Nintendo making a Metroid Prime game, a game that's obviously has way bigger level design, way bigger worlds, way more realistic graphics, things like that, is a much larger investment and a exponentially much smaller return. It just doesn't financially make sense to do Metroid, unfortunately. That's the sad truth.
Well, compared to like Odyssey, because
I'm
why they outsource it out
right now. Like I think Prime 4 would actually do good on it because it seems like because we even got like a new report saying like what software sales are really high for the Switch. It seems like people are Switch owners are buying games right now. Like they're buying a lot of games. That's what it seems like.
Samus Returns didn't even do too well.
I didn't even see the numbers.
Do you have numbers on that? I haven't seen
I haven't
numbers.
seen no numbers on that, so I can't even talk on that.
Because it's been about a week.
They don't just make Metroid games for the fans, Trey. If they made Metroid games for the fans, they would not have made Federation Force.
Yeah, we would have had.
I'll be real on that one.
Yeah, no one wanted that junk. All right, so, and he got one more question. He said, "What old IPs from Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft that y'all would love to see make a huge comeback?" So just pick one from each quickly. One night. What would you like?
This is easy though. We can't pick anything from Microsoft because whatever they have old is what they still make now. Their oldest 3 franchises are all they make.
Yo, one night. Start it off. Pick one from each quickly, bro, so we can get to all the shit.
Probably from Sony. Legend of the Dragoon.
God damn it, you stole mine.
Microsoft. Fuck. Yeah.
I had an OG.
I don't know from Microsoft. To be honest, that's really bad. Actually, you know what? Nah, I can't think of one from Microsoft. Nintendo.
Man, I don't even know.
I think from Nintendo, I get what I need.
For Nintendo, it's such an easy answer.
Because the thing is, like with Nintendo,
I got a couple from Nintendo. Go ahead.
So, like, I get obviously my Zelda. Well, I'm not really a big fan of Zelda anymore. Because I didn't really like Breath of the Wild, but I'm one of the chosen few.
Why don't you like Breath of the Wild? Out of curiosity,
I think I didn't really have anything to follow and to achieve in the game apart from doing the dungeons.
Thank you. That was my biggest complaint too. There was no antagonist to go after.
And I feel like
look, when it comes to the story, definitely is the weakest one that I played. I'm not going to say that, but gameplay is definitely the strongest.
It's a bad game. I wouldn't say it's a bad game. I would say it's not the best Zelda game.
That's facts.
Story-wise, like Wind Waker had a better story, in my opinion, like a way better.
And like the art style and everything, and where they were going, I think they had a good direction. But I just didn't really feel like I was playing anything great, as in take me somewhere, direct me to do something that I want to do. I just felt like I kept doing dungeons and.
So you felt like it was too open.
Yeah. But I think they got a good platform to work with for the next game, which is going to come out in probably the next 5 years or whatever. But I think for now, what they got right, what they've got down is a very good template. Just add a bit more story to it, and bring people in with it. Or even if they had fucking DLC, which was actually good story content rather than this shit, then that would have been good. But it's just not what you're. It's just.
I would have been very upset if there was good story.
From Nintendo, I like a good F-Zero game.
Oh yeah, that would be good. That's a good pick.
But Microsoft, I can't think of anything for mine.
Yeah, I already got mine. But K, send me.
Y'all skip me, man. I'm still.
Oh my god! All right, J-Bade, yo, pick one.
Oh, to be honest, I can't even think of nothing right now either.
One from each.
Hard.
Nah.
Hard question.
All right, Erica, y'all can't think about anything.
Well, I didn't really grow up playing a lot of Sony games, so I'm not really the best to ask for Sony. But damn. I mean, I got my 2D Metroid right now, so it's like, okay, I can't say that really. Damn, I don't know. I'll just say Kid Icarus, I guess. Make like a new one. I don't know. This is a hard one.
It's an easy answer.
All right,
what's your answer?
For Sony, because it's the only Sony game I've really ever liked. Odin Spear is not made by Sony, correct?
No, it's not.
So it's Legend of Dragoon, easy. For Microsoft, what do they have to make?
Brute Force.
No, this isn't
It is a good question.
Mechasoda's garbage.
Mad Dash.
Scalebound, there. Scalebound.
Yeah, Scalebound.
It's like their oldest games are Halo, Gears, and Forza. So like,
what else they got that I had?
where's Smooth at when you need him?
All right, yo. I guess this was a really hard question.
No, but
That's really bad. That's really bad.
Game is
That's
easy.
really bad.
They don't need to fucking make another Advanced Wars.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew it.
Mm-hmm. I never played that shit, so I can't even talk.
Oh my! What?
I never played it. Yo, I ain't gonna lie in front. I never played that before. I've never played that before.
Yo, you Nintendo guys be killing me,
Wait,
yo.
what? Yo, Bon, I didn't hit you up about that. Yo, nah.
If he missed the game, he missed it. Like it's not he avoided it. He just missed the game.
I'm the Nintendo guy coming from. Can you answer me that? No,
buddy.
I'm like the Nintendo guy now, though. That's what
Tony said so, Kofi.
Actually, you know what? There's more than 4 Advanced Wars because you got to think about Famicom Wars, Game Boy Wars. Like,
bro, I never played
one.
Yo, bro,
you never played one.
I never played one, dog.
Oh my god, it's literally the best handheld franchise of all time.
I'm gonna have to check it out on an emulator or some shit if it's that crazy. Still, I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's a very good game.
Good.
All right,
Lord.
so let's hit the main topics. That was all the questions. I think there was a couple, but we ain't gonna spend time all day doing questions. Let's talk about Fortnite. Anyone here play that?
Nope.
Yes, sir.
No.
Battle Royale or the real game?
No, the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I played that.
Anyone here has played PUBG?
Yeah, if you haven't played PUBG yet, I don't know what you're waiting for.
All right, yo, Bon, have you actually tried any of these?
I haven't really played much of PUBG yet. I own it though.
How about Fortnite?
Nope.
Oh, you haven't tried that. All right, so I just wanted to like get your opinion, like which one do you guys like better, yo, after trying out both. I know One Night's tried both, so you want to give us your opinion?
Well, I'm preferring Fortnite, but for the reasons is that I'm enjoying it a lot more because I'm killing a lot more people and I'm finding people a lot more quicker. Maybe because the map's smaller. Maybe because I don't know the measurements of the map, but the map seems to be a lot more congested than PUBG. And also what I like is how you can assemble like a fort just on the fly, just like that, and it changes the dynamic of the game later on inside the match. Whereas I find that PUBG, everyone has the same game plan. The game plan doesn't deviate from one thing, and everyone just does the same thing. Whereas in Fortnite, people are building different types of forts, or some people don't build forts whatsoever and try to break them down. It's like when we was playing the other day, and we built a fort, and someone just launched a rocket at it, and it just destroyed the whole thing. It's just
that's what we were playing, right? That was crazy,
we didn't expect that, and
yeah.
I feel like in PUBG, I've already expected the unexpected now. What more can they possibly add to it? They've got to add stuff to it for me to change my mind on it. Whereas I'm playing Fortnite and I'm getting these new ideas thrown at me. Now, what I think is going to happen is that a lot of people are going to be doing this Battle Royale genre and throw more ideas than PUBG. And I think that's what's going to probably be the problem for them. Not another competitor. It's just that there's going to be more better ideas of what people can possibly do.
Like they'll make it their own. They'll make it, their own style.
Bro, I'm about to be dead honest with you. I'm literally angry at Kofi right now.
What?
But
the yo, how old are you? How old are you? Yo, Bon, how old are you?
What is going on here?
Actually, how old I am, and yo, you're older than me, dog. You know that,
Bro,
right?
I know you were walking around at the lunch table with a Game Boy.
Yeah,
I know you were.
I played a lot of Game Boy Advance games.
I played Advance Wars before.
I never played that.
I think when everyone was at school, they had like
a lot of quiet mans in this panel though. Eric, have you played Advance Wars?
I played it.
I was gonna tell Bonnie he's gonna be even more mad at me because I'm older than you. I haven't played that.
Okay. Oh, J-Main, have you played that shit?
Hell no.
Alex, have you played that shit?
Like what? So
I'm supposed to be the Nintendo hater, and yet I complete the most Nintendo games.
You got us fucked up. Like,
I actually,
we're not we fuck with Nintendo, but we're not Nintendo primarily gamers, dog.
Nope. I skipped Advance Wars because I was really into Pokemon, so I did Pokemon instead.
I mean, like, but
Pokemon.
when the Advance
on Game Boy Advance, what was I playing? I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Darkness. I was playing Sonic Advance Adventure. I was playing Dragon Ball Advance Adventure, some shit.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
When did Advance Wars come out? I'm
I was
seeing
playing shit like that, bro.
Advance Wars has existed since the regular Nintendo, though.
Dog, yo, I wasn't even.
I never
fucking
played it.
gaming
That's
since
just I never got
NES,
my
dog.
hands on it. I was playing Punch Out and Mario and
It wasn't localized in America for
The Game Boy Advance
franchise
had a
has
lot of-
existed for that
in
long.
defense, the Game Boy Advance had a ton of great games on it.
I was
So
playing next shit.
Oh
dog.
my, yo, even Trey said, oh my god,
What happened? What happened?
Trey said he never played it. Yo, you know what? I should not be surprised about that.
Yo, you older man's like I understand. But
Trey's
like,
older than me though.
Has
I
Trey
don't
even
think
played
age got
Golden
nothing to
Sun?
do with it. Just ain't
I
played
never got my
Oh,
hands
that's
on
another,
it.
that's
Yeah,
another
that's
good one.
good.
Which one of you haven't played Golden Sun?
Okay, I never played that.
I never played that
any
either.
of it.
No, I played Golden Sun.
What the
Bun's head's gonna explode.
Yo, bro, your
So
boy's
I have
24.
Golden Sun,
Yo,
so you
when
can relax.
when did
It's good.
Golden Sun drop, bro? Your boy's 24.
Like,
bro.
what?
Oh my god, no!
Oh my god.
He about to lose his damn mind.
Yeah, he's
Zach, we
literally
might have to
gonna lose
close
his
it
mind.
here. Like this is beyond born in 3D gaming right here.
I played Final
You're
Fantasy
old
Tactics.
up in here. Don't bring that old. Don't bring that shit.
Are you guys all the oldest sibling in your like your upbringing?
No, actually, no, I'm not.
I'm the
not.
youngest of 7.
I am.
Then you need to blame your older siblings for failing.
Yeah,
That's
All
what
my siblings played was fighting games, bro. That's what I, had in my household, but that's about it. Fighting games and Metal Gear.
You guys play Tactics Advance, Final Fantasy Tactics
Yes.
Advance.
That was good too. Yeah, that was really good.
Do you
I
have
feel like I played. I feel like I played a PSP.
Yeah,
version.
they remade
Yeah,
I feel like I
they
played a
remade it.
PSP version of
I
that.
prefer Tactics Advance though, but that's more the line.
This nigga Trey didn't even own a Game Boy Advance.
No, that's crazy. Dog.
Hey, that GBA,
Yeah, how do you have Game Boy Advance?
I had a Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy SP.
Yo, I'm about to
SP
take.
dope.
As soon as Smooth buys me the Switch, I'm taking over the Nintendo community. We need real Nintendo gamers.
Daddy Bond.
This shit is getting out of control. This shit is getting out of control.
Bond taking off your belt for y'all, man.
You're bonding over Calapes.
Oh my
Collabate.
Nah, but what? Yo, you're gonna clap a man that's just like a younger man. Like, yo, you can't like roast a man for not playing like Pong or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, come
Bro,
on,
we ain't going that far back.
Yeah, but yo,
And I'm pretty sure everybody here has played some iteration of Pong. Whether it had been on a PC, a calculator, a TI-83.
maybe I think so. I have.
Played an
Absolutely.
iteration
You
of
played
Pong.
Pong. Yeah.
But yeah, all right, yo, let's back to
Hold
the
on, hold
Fortnite
He won't let us go.
You wanna let us
Yo,
go?
this is the last comment I gotta say. Trey said he didn't own a GBA because he wasn't impressed because it has too many NES ports. You didn't own a Super Nintendo.
That's a little.
That
funny.
is
That's
unacceptable.
Like, what is going on?
Game Boy Advance
no,
lit.
that doesn't make any
Like,
I
sense.
didn't like the GBA because it had a ton of games on a Nintendo system I never owned.
yeah, I had a shit ton of
That's
Game
like
Boy
me
Advance.
saying the Switch has too many Wii U ports. I didn't have a Wii U.
Good God.
All right.
Move on. I'll be quiet for a minute.
Jesus.
Bond is like, I'm done.
We'll sign the corner bond. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, all right. So, yo, where were we? We're talking about Fortnite and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
No, you did not
yeah.
play more Super Nintendo games than me, Trey.
Bro.
Stop lying.
Yes.
Oh my god! All right, yo. So Fortnite and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Jack, give us your thoughts on both of them.
Oh, I have not got a chance to play Fortnite yet. I
Okay,
already
I
spoke
see.
on PUBG, man. I think it's a good game. It's very hard to play with a controller though, but it's a good game.
Have you at least seen gameplay of Fortnite? Like, have you watched?
I did see gameplay. It looks very fun. What I will say is, I don't know how much the building mechanic of Fortnite would actually be useful in the battle royale mode, because as soon as you start building something, you automatically a target because they're gonna see a big ass house coming
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
that's
Yeah, you
all
can
and
see
all
it
that.
from far away.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
saying. So
so
like,
the
I
cool
wouldn't even
part
try to
about that,
build
Jack.
nothing. Like, I'd
So
be
I was
hiding.
watching Giant Bomb play that, and they were shooting at somebody, and the guy just put up a wall behind him while he was running.
That was
So
that's
he-
what it could be.
So it's just like this quick, like get out of dodge, like these little fucking escapes that you could pull off that you
That
can
is
do
so
real quick.
sick.
It's really neat little stuff that you could do if you really start abusing the mechanics. It's a neat idea. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna take off, and I don't know if it's gonna affect the development of Fortnite itself, but it's got some cool little hooks to it that I think are okay.
Mhm.
All right, so I got a chance to play both, right? I probably have like 30 hours, maybe 30 hours in PUBG. And you guys probably seen me stream, yeah, the mouse keyboard shit. The struggle was 100% real in PUBG. You die a lot. You could drop 2 seconds, you're dead. What? My first game of Fortnite, bro, your boy got like 4 kills. Next game, 5 kills. In my 4th game, I survived to like 7th. I have the stream up on my channel and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, right off the bat, the game is definitely a lot more accessible and a lot more, casual than PUBG. But that's not a shot at it. It being more casual is not really a shot. It's a lot more fun. I feel like you get into combat a lot quicker, or not really quicker, but how can I say that? It's more combat oriented. That's how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you find like good weapons right away. You know what I'm saying? Like the shotguns are really good in the game.
It's too easy.
The shotguns are really good in the game.
You can find a sniper like immediately.
Yeah, that's the thing about PUBG, right? Like you could have matches that you could land places and you won't find shit. You won't find shit
or anything or anyone.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's facts. But in Fortnite, like every time I drop, I get something pretty good. Like something's always around the corner. Like whether like a really good shotgun, which has like the distance is crazy.
Yo, the shotguns on
the shotgun.
Gears level shotguns.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy just said I never played Chrono Trigger, but I played Chrono Cross. Oh god.
Everyone's played Chrono Trigger.
Just
like that's a requirement.
All right, so
no, not everybody's played Chrono Trigger. Because I can name one person who definitely.
It's one of the best RPGs ever made. How does nobody not play that game?
I can name one person that has not played.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right, yo.
Back to Fortnite.
All right, so
Can I
back
just
to
say real quick? I haven't played PUBG, so I can't really compare. But
Erica,
you want to buy it for me, Alex?
There we go.
Pull up with that. 30.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was free. Have like a free, I don't know, trial or something.
make sure Crabtree gets me 30 points and I'll buy it for you. That's how we'll do it.
I'm working on it.
Fantasy.
Here's the deal. If Crabtree gets 30 points, I will buy you PUBG.
He ain't getting 30 points, but
That's what's up.
Fantasy 3-0, dropping 180 last week.
damn, I'm 2-1.
12-team league.
I'm 1-2, dog.
That's pretty good.
I'm 3-0 as well.
12-team league.
I'm up by 3 fucking points, dog.
2-1 right here. I'm doing all right. But what was I saying? Yeah, it's fun. I like Fortnite. A little laggy at times, but other than that, I think it's cool. It has its own little personality with the building, and it's more cartoonish, but it's still kind of serious. Like I'm actually getting competitive with it, and taking it serious, I guess.
Yeah. What I would say, it runs really well. It's a lot more polished.
Runs better than PUBG.
Definitely.
I got a question for you, Jack.
What up?
If you don't like RPGs, right? And you never liked RPGs, right?
Okay.
Would you ever find yourself hyping up Xenoblade X and then buying it?
Absolutely not.
Thank you. End of discussion. What the fuck?
Yo,
This man Bond's fighting war within himself.
That would be like me hyping up.
Beef, you got to start somewhere, though, right?
Yo, that would be like me hyping up like a bunch of 30-frame Sony games or something when I don't like them. I'm not gonna play. I'm like, what is going on tonight? What is going on tonight?
Yo, Bob's really arguing fans in the chat, dog.
It can happen.
Hey, you guys growing up.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah. So, Jack,
What up?
what was it? What was I asking? I kind of lost, dog.
We saw Fortnite.
Yo, we on Fortnite. Yeah.
We still look.
Oh, J-Man, I think you already went. Yo, so J-Man, you play both. So what's your thoughts?
Well, I played a little bit of PUBG. I already know that mouse and keyboard shit got me ducking. But I played both, and I played, of course, more of Fortnite. I actually like it. It's pretty dope. Like y'all been saying, the building aspect definitely adds a whole new dynamic to the whole battle royale scene. And it's not something that I'm taking advantage of at the moment, but it is cool seeing people like fucking build on the fly and manage to take out teams of 4 when they by themselves because they they build in a whole little whole shit like just on the fly. I just like how it's all on the fly like that. I gotta say I feel like the weapons, you get like good weapons way too easy in that game. And I think they should adjust that because like we were saying, when you land, you just get all the good stuff right off the bat. And
everybody has good shit. Like everybody has good shit. And they have like treasures around, which is pretty
it's like very rewarding.
Yeah.
When it comes to weapons and stuff like that.
I like the whole
But it's good that it's like it's making even though it's copying like PUBG pretty much, right? The whole drop and everything's like the fucking same, right? But at least it's trying to like separate itself a little bit. Like if they're gonna make it this one more fun to play, I'm cool with that. Like
Yeah, it's a neat twist.
It's a nice alternative.
Yeah, it's a nice alternative.
It's
Don't make the weapons like scarce like PUBG. Like we don't need another one. Like if you're gonna at least switch it up a little bit, you know.
And
At
the
least this
color
could be like
palette's not fucking dull.
yeah,
Well,
the fun.
also
like,
too,
the
Fortnite
more
is also
fun
like
version.
a more. I would say Fortnite is a more charismatic game. A little bit. It's got more of like a color palette. It's got a more fun kind of feel to
It's
it.
got personality.
It's got there you go. Personality is the word I was looking for. But it's it's just that kind of game where you kind of like just want to pop in, have fun. I feel like whenever I was playing PUBG, because I hate the fact that I get 1 frame a second, and I get a lot on a
What the
1070.
fuck are you running?
Dude, I have a 1070 and a 2600K, and I still get 1 frame a
even
second.
on the even on the 1080 Ti, the game fucking runs like.
So
shit.
I mostly only get it whenever I'm parachuting down, and I'll get a massive network lag spike, and then I get 1 frame a second, then it'll come back in like a 30 or 40 seconds.
You know what that? Are you running Windows 10?
Yeah, I am.
You did not see that video I made. That Windows 10 fucks up. It's not your hardware. It's Windows 10 fucking up your game.
No, but
That's
this
why
is
you're getting
before.
those
This is
stutters.
before that update.
Before the Windows 10 update.
Yeah, this is before.
The Windows 10 update went live like last April, man.
No, there was another one that happened recently, wasn't there?
No, they're still waiting till October to fix that skipping.
No,
Really? Because I thought that update
Oh,
just
you might be
happened.
talking about the creators.
Being trash.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's
You're gonna have to like look. I put an 1800X to my computer, and I'm like, why the hell is Witcher 3 stuttering? That should not happen.
Really?
Yeah. So I was
gotta watch
talking to
that video. I've been
talking-
super busy, so I will definitely take a look at that.
I was talking to Blacktooth about like this should not be happening, like because that was part of the reason I upgraded for the 2500K because I thought that stuttering was caused by 2500K.
Right,
getting
and I
maxed
almost
out.
upgraded my CPU as well.
Yeah. So then when I went to the 1800X, I'm like, wait, why am I still getting the same stuttering? And honestly, had I known that, I probably wouldn't have upgraded to the 1800X. I'd probably still be rolling with 2500K.
Right, because I still have the 2600K.
That's not a
And
bad.
I'm not like I'm not gonna upgrade it until I see a need for it.
Yeah,
but this
I
is
know.
really
I can't
aggravating.
even talk shit about old CPs, yo. My shit's starting to get old, dog. My 58.
What are you talking about, dude?
Yo,
Your
my
CPU
shit is-
your fucking
Yo, my
PC
shit's starting to get. Oh,
great.
yeah. You know what, yo? Visions, like I was talking to Visions, and he really put into light, like, yo, I think my CPU is like what 3 generations old now, dog. That's crazy.
Bro, me and Alex were running the 25, 26. We were running.
Y'all some ancient shit. Y'all
We're running
dinosaurs age and
six,
shit
7
like
years
that.
old now, Bond.
Ain't
And
that
that shit'll still run circles on a Switch, a PS4, or an Xbox One.
Yeah, big time. I mean, I don't see a reason to upgrade it at all right now. But like, so what's the fix? Is there a way to fix it, or is it just gotta wait it out till they fix it?
The way I fixed it was I updated my motherboard BIOSes all the way. If that doesn't work, you're pretty much fucked.
No, I'm probably fucked because I have a P8 P67 Pro from the Asus motherboard, and hasn't been supported in a while.
I actually almost bought a fucking new CPU the other day, but like,
For what, dude?
yo, I actually no, because my shit was getting old. And I'm like,
What
yo,
do you mean?
actually-
You know what you need to buy?
He a gold chain gamer, bro.
You know
Gold
what
chain
Gold chain gaming.
Gold chain gamer, man.
For
I went to
what?
Canada
dude?
Computer.
Like, what are you
yo.
doing?
I'm like, no, but I didn't buy it because I actually went on the computer there and I looked at like performance difference. and I
Bro,
didn't really
instead
see
of
much,
buying a
so I'm like-
CPU, go out and
like-
buy Advanced Wars and play.
yeah, I'm actually playing that. How this guy's talking about it must be great still. So I'm actually have to check that shit out.
It is the best handheld franchise of all time.
All right, I'm gonna check that out. I'm 100. Next time I talk to you, I'm gonna have that shit beat. All right, so I guess we can move on and talk about Marvel versus.
Let me put my 2 cents in real quick.
All
man.
right, yeah. Oh yeah, what's up?
So with I shouldn't like Fortnite, man, because I don't like the cartoony style. I don't like the Saints Row games. I don't like any of that cartoony shit. But with me, I haven't played PUBG. I watch a lot of it. I think it's entertaining to watch. Fortnite just shows me that the battle royale game mode is what makes people happy about this whole thing. I think that's what the main draw is. If you do that battle royale style, you know, with a good engine and a good game, I think that they can take the shine from PUBG, and that's shown with Fortnite. A lot of people are playing it. It seems to be doing real good right now.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Like I said, I shouldn't like it because of the style, but man, yesterday, what me and Jay Main was on, me and Jay Barry was on.
Oh yeah, I
We was
watched
having a
that
good
stream
time.
too.
We was having a good time, and you know, I think PUBG, they need to go ahead and start from watching
is
it. Like I
good.
said, I haven't played it. From watching it, they need to add more, and the animations are lacking. There's a lot of stuff that
Yo,
they're
this
lacking.
is great. I really hope that Fortnite's putting pressure on them so they can hurry up with these fucking patches.
Most
Competition is good.
Yeah.
They passed him up
Shit.
on Twitch. Y'all saw that?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
pass them on
passed
yeah.
it.
Yeah, more
That's
viewers
on
on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
I
Battle
didn't know
Royale
that.
crazy
mode,
if it takes
I
a
think
shine.
that Battle Royale mode does it.
Yeah, you know that battle royale mode kind of reminds me of Dark Souls in a way. Like I know I hate the Dark Souls comparisons, but just that like
never
you
give
know
a
when
Dark
you die, you got to start all the way from the beginning to get to that
Yeah,
number
because you
one.
don't
Yeah.
want to get back to
So
the
you don't
loading
want to
screen
die. You
and
want to,
shit,
you know,
yeah.
that suspense is always good, and that's keep
Yeah.
people coming back.
Yo, I feel more free when I play Fortnite. Like PUBG, like I don't know, I play way too cautious, like way too cautious.
But
When it
that's
comes to
the
Fortnite, you
annoying
can take
part
more
of it.
hits.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's definitely a lot more friendly. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about Marvel versus Capcom and how it's not doing so well. I don't know if you guys been paying attention to the numbers.
Wasn't it
apparent-
8K in
That's in
a
Japan.
week?
Yeah.
Oh,
Japan.
You want to know a reason probably why it's not doing well?
What's up?
They didn't want to pay for the X-Men for five. Like, what were you thinking? Like, the X-Men are the most popular characters in Marvel. Let's release a Marvel game without any mutants of the X-Men.
Yeah. That's an L. Like I be trying to tell BG like
Wow.
like, important graphics are important in a fighter, and this guy be like, oh no, it's just no one cares about graphics and
Bro, they're not
roster.
important to fighting mechanics, but let's be
mechanics,
real.
but yeah, presentation.
Look
Though,
at,
people
I
care
don't
about
like Injustice 2, but look at Injustice 2. It's a good-looking game.
Mhm.
You have to keep up with the Joneses. Look at Dragon Ball
that. Fighters.
Dragon
That's
Ball
why
Beach
I'm
Fighters.
really
It looks
impressed, 'cause
exactly like the goddamn TV show.
That's why people are here. Yo. So
Mhm.
I didn't understand when I was having a debate with him a while ago. He was saying, visuals don't matter in a fighter.
It looks like a fucking tablet game.
When it comes to like sales and appealing to the people that are gonna buy it in droves, that stuff matters.
Look, after Street Fighter V, Capcom should not be trying to cut corners. They should be going all out. They saw what happened to Street Fighter V when they cut corners, and what they do, they try to cut corners again.
Yeah.
They ain't learned their lessons, man.
You
That's
think
big
the
lesson.
name? You think the name has something to do with it? With it not being a numbered series?
Because Marvel vs. Capcom is the outside like Smash Brothers is the most popular fighting game.
Yeah.
But a lot of people probably felt burnt from Street Fighter V.
that's
I
true.
just-
I think it's a combination of how the way the game was looking, because before the game released, we seen a whole bunch of like cutscenes looking.
It was a
stupid.
meme.
The
It was
character
a meme.
models were looking
Yeah.
retarded. No
Mass
X-Men
Effect.
characters. Roster is just weak. Graphics just not looking great. Like I think that's a combination of all of that people are just not that interested in this game to the point that freaking Pokken in Japan,
Yeah, it's
So
fantastic.
more.
freaking destroyed it.
Newport.
Freaking Wii port
That got
destroyed it.
bland you gas. That's the shit that got bland you gas. It got him so gas.
Glad you really
got
got
him
so
so
gas.
gas.
Yeah, glad you talking about. Yeah, he was talking a little bit
So
crazy.
gas.
Yeah, he was all pumped up.
Yeah, he was saying like what, like Switch is the platform
Is
for
the
the
place
fighters.
for
And so
fighters.
you need to chill. So, like, you need-
Said Nintendo got the fighting game crown.
but it's crazy though. Like Pokken, a Wii U port, like I think it sold. The chat will probably correct me if I'm wrong or something. I think it was like 55K,
In Japan, yeah.
some shit like
Wow.
that.
But
Right?
the thing is, about with
Freaking
Pokken,
Marvel did 8,000 copies. That's
with,
crazy.
but like with Pokken, in Japan, if you haven't got an arcade where the game's released them before, they're not buying it. They won't touch the game. Whereas Pokken is in the arcades in Japan since before it was released.
Oh,
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 didn't hit the arcades.
okay.
And it's so
Marvel's
shit.
not popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Marvel 2 had a following. Marvel 2 had a very small following, but they were very, very good players. Marvel 3, Japs sucked at the game because there's no arcade port. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, no arcade port. So then they're not going to buy the game. They're not going to touch
That
it.
could be a
They're
reason.
not
but
gonna
even
touch
in UK, I think I seen if I could
it.
pull
Dude,
up the
that's
article, look at-
$18.99 over here. It's gone down more.
Oh yeah. For
Yeah,
what?
it's
The,
got-
the price of
what
Pokken?
CD keys got for $18.99.
What,
Oh, I'm
Capcom?
just saying, but like the UK charts, I think it didn't do well. I think even
Oh, no,
Pokken
no,
did
no,
better than in
The UK charts.
Yeah.
There's only
Right, Jamie?
Yeah.
There's only a handful of games that's moved the UK charts over here. And funny enough, is Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. That's been at the top for a minute.
Wipeout made it because obviously Wipeout's a British game. It's coming from it's got heritage over here. And GTA hasn't moved from the charts.
Yeah, I was
don't
gonna
think
say
GTA moved the charts anywhere.
the game is so constant.
But
Yeah,
but Wipeout, Crash, Horizon, Uncharted. Just those games have moved the charts. Over here, the charts have stayed the same. Absolutely stayed the same.
Yo, Jack, when I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen you play a fighting game before, ever.
Well, the last fighting game I played was MKX. I'm not real good at fighting games, so I kind of.
Oh, so okay.
Same here.
I'm in the same boat too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I respect people that say that. I respect people that say that.
Yeah, I
respect
acknowledge
it.
when I'm bad at a game.
Yeah.
So
that's
I've
fine.
always wanted to get into fighting games because I love games like Counter-Strike and stuff like that. And my biggest problem with fighting games my biggest problem is the zoning. That's
Hey,
where I
Alex,
always had
come
like
to the
biggest
dojo.
problem.
Hey, Kofi, bring us to the
Yeah,
dojo.
we be trading, bro. The high
So-
chamber, bro. Practice.
My biggest issue is like I've always felt like I don't know why I feel this way, but I've always felt that jumping into a fight is the best way to close that gap when in reality it isn't. And I feel like I get very frustrated when I'm just
freaking anti-aired.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the zoning when you're walking is just the aggravating part for me. And
Here's an easy way for me to explain it to you so you can understand the concept. It's like boxing. You got to jab. Somebody throws a big punch, you got to jab it out. Somebody throws a jab at a range, you hit him with a big hook. Like it's a sweet science.
It is a very sweet science. And I've compared a lot to like games like CS where you're looking at a lot of like specific movements and figuring out how you move in that certain space. But like I don't know, like I just get so impatient is my problem, and that's where I get suckered. And the thing is, like I get a combo in my head that I want to pull off, and I won't stop until I pull off that combo, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done. I pulled it off.
But then that all just goes down to muscle memory after a while. That's what it needs to be.
Yeah.
If you keep trying to do it, then you're just gonna end up dying in the process.
Exactly, and that's what happens to me. And then I get frustrated because I mean it's my own fault. I'm not saying I'm good at these games. I'm terrible, but I would like to understand the zoning and the footsies aspect more of those games rather than anything
Come
else.
to Daddy Bond, I'll teach you.
Daddy Bond.
Damn.
I didn't know we were going. Bond, I know we're close. I didn't think we were that close.
Oh my god!
Who's getting a
You know it's coming.
Who's getting an SNES Classic?
Right
I
here.
am.
To resell it.
I will buy one and give one away if this fraud actually shows the completed Saints Row or GTA 5 game, like he's saying.
Oh my god!
I'll give one away. You have my voice right now. I will give one away on Weapon Wheel.
I got mine's coming to EU, so
Everybody.
Wait a minute, Trey say he beat Saints Row?
Yeah, he says, "How do you know I didn't beat it?" We know he didn't beat it. Yeah, if anybody really wants to switch, everyone wants a SNES Classic, I will give one away. Y'all tell that man to show a completed Saints Row or a GTA 5.
Ooh.
challenge accepted.
All right, so
I never said if I did or didn't. Exactly, you never did. Shut up.
all right, so let's since we're on the topic of talking about flops, Lawbreakers. Let's talk about Lawbreakers. Dog.
Damn.
A game that I actually really enjoyed.
It's actually not a bad game.
It's a great game.
Bond,
what
why do you
happened?
think- what happened? Why do you think this shit flopped?
Oh.
I mean, what market does it have between PUBG, Overwatch, COD, Counter-Strike? You have to come out with something different.
Mhm.
I don't think Lawbreakers was different. I mean, possibly conceptually, but like, look, Fortnite has a whole different look and a whole different style.
Mhm.
What thing I can't remember the game. Lawbreakers, it kind of looks like a stylized Gears of Warriors, typical stylized Unreal Engine game.
Characters are uninspiring. They're
You
kinda boring.
you have to come out the different. First of all, you have to come out with a different look. Like when somebody first looks at the game, they have to be like, "Huh, this is something I've never seen before."
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it's just like, I mean, I know it plays differently. I know it handles different. I know it handles unique. But
Yeah.
first impressions are important.
Not only that, but everyone's comparing it to Overwatch. And when you look
I
at
was gonna say
Overwatch,
that.
the one thing I'll give Overwatch is the fact that they have phenomenally amazing looking characters, and they did an excellent job in making sure that every character that you saw you liked in some way. In Lawbreakers, I couldn't tell you a single person's name of a character that I was playing.
That's true. The
Yeah,
Overwatch
even-
characters
the
are
characters
way more
are-
memorable.
Play it.
You know,
I
like
refunded the fuck out of that game. Like
Sombra, Widowmaker, Torbjorn, you know, like Diva, like all these. I can barely
Reaper,
play
yeah,
Overwatch.
all of them.
And
I
they dropped
know-
like videos on each character too, like
you know,
before launch.
and also like Lawbreakers had a terrible, absolutely horrendous tutorial mode. It would take you to videos on YouTube to show you what it was going on, and then when you actually got into the tutorial, it never told you exactly how to work in anti-gravity. It just kept pushing you around, so
I didn't
you were
even
getting
mess with that.
smoked by not blind firing, because blind firing is the crux of the mechanic in that game, and it didn't even tell you about blind fire. It blew my mind.
I just jumped in and started playing. I didn't even.
It's not a common
notice that.
sense thing now from like Gears of War. Like everybody knows about blind fire.
No, but the thing is, blind firing is what happens is when you're in 0G, you would blind fire behind you. You don't do it in front of you.
Yeah.
You blind fire behind you, and that gives you momentum to move through 0G spaces. And then there's small orbs that have a gravity of their own, which you would blind fire to gain speed, and then use those orbs to go faster, and then cross the map in half a second.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think Cliffy B's antics, you know how he's a personality.
No.
Do you think that affected the game in any sort of way?
Nope.
No, because a good game is gonna carry whoever. Doesn't matter.
I think his arrogance blinded him because
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's sad as fuck, bro.
the way he spoke on the game,
He's
would've
upset. He's
thought-
got he gets so much money.
He was rich. Nah, but I think I see the article of this guy say like he doesn't want it to die or some shit. I don't know, man.
He was like, it's been a humbling experience.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it might have hurt his ego that his shit flopped.
Because he's got 20 people playing his game.
Like
The guy-
when
the guy
has a
made it unreal.
developer saying something dumb ever caused the game to fail?
All right.
I mean, think of how many dumb, stupid, asinine, and borderline retarded things Reggie and that man said last generation.
That
Splatoon still sold.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe
We got Phil Fish with
And they were damage controlling and saying dumb shit about voice chat. Oh, you don't need it. You can look at the pad. I mean, you can just conceptualize what your teammates will do.
Yeah.
Like any other multiplayer game that said that, it would have been dead in the water.
Yep.
Dead in the water. But hey, Splatoon still succeeded.
All right, so we probably could move on from Lawbreakers. I don't know if you guys heard about this story about 2K pressuring 6 Axis to remove their bad review. Did you guys hear about this?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I heard about
2K.
that.
So, J-Man, do you know the story better? Because I really don't know too much about it. You know the story?
I actually don't. I seen it as a headline. I was just thinking like,
Oh, okay, I should have fucking read it.
yeah, but
You know
I'm
heard
just
about this shit though? Anyone here?
So no.
All right, so
I haven't heard anything.
yeah, so basically, well, the headline was like 2K pressured the removal of a bad review. Do you think this is a common practice though?
Of course.
Jeff Gersman got fired for that.
Could be, yeah.
That's why they made Giant Bomb.
You see what's happening? You see what's happening in the NCAA basketball right now?
Nah, what's
I've
that?
seen
Yeah.
it.
There's
Corruption,
money, there's corruption. It exists everywhere.
Mhm.
Facts.
That's probably what it is.
If anything, they just blacklist you and won't see no more review copies.
Yeah, it could just be the pressure of that. Like you're not gonna get no more copies.
Yeah, so they took out their 3 out of 10 review. Jack, you think
They
that's
actually
warranted?
folded?
3 out of 10. Damn.
3 out of 10.
Wait,
for
so they
2K.
folded and took off the
Yeah,
review?
They said
No,
I'm going through the article. It says like that they took it out, but they're supposed to be like putting another score back in.
Another score. Oh
A
my
different
God.
score.
That's crazy. 2K got them moves. What do you feel about that though?
What's troubling about these 2K18 reviews is that I don't disagree with what they're saying. A lot of reviews are complaining about the emphasis on microtransactions. But then they'll turn around and say this is not the first 2K they've played. And if you played any 2K before, you'll know they've always had an emphasis on microtransactions. You can buy your character, max it out. Exactly. And this year is actually a little bit more difficult because you actually got to play the game to level up, even though if you max it out with actual money. So it's like nothing's new here, people. Like,
But isn't it more like apparent because it has like the $99 best value thing now, like a mobile phone game? Like they literally designed it that way.
you gotta get that. But I mean,
I think maybe that's what they
anybody
mean.
who buys and supports and plays that game is bro, you're spending real money to dress up your virtual Barbie doll.
hey man, you can walk to the Foot Locker now, lit, man.
I'm sitting at work, right? And this girl is arguing with her boyfriend on the phone. He's talking about, oh, you go out and you spend so much money on clothes. Well, yo, at
On that
least
DC.
no, I'm saying he's complaining that she's spending money going out and buying clothes. Well, yo, at least your girl's looking good. What the fuck did you get by dressing up your virtual Barbie doll in a video game?
Hey,
Nothing.
that's not what these gaming streets, Bob.
Nothing.
Fresh in the neighborhood with them new.
I just got them Kyrie 2s, man. I'm looking nice right now.
So do you buy sneakers in the game? I don't.
You can literally walk
They
around.
can sell out.
Kidding me?
What?
They can sell out and stuff like
I
that.
wasn't
Erica,
joking.
you can sit in
my
a
part.
virtual barber shop.
You can go to the barber
Just
shop.
imagine PlayStation now.
What?
You go to the NBA.
Yeah,
store.
but
I spent some
NBA.
money in PlayStation Home. I ain't even going.
Oh,
no.
I had this nice suit that shot out money. Oh, that shit was fly.
Oh my God.
Bro, you remember how often Pyro would damage control for that shit?
PlayStation.
Man.
Oh my god.
That shit was funny. It's all bare pedals on that shit. Try to fucking holler at girls on PlayStation Home. Like, you're
Yeah.
weird.
No, what was the streaming service that PlayStation had for a while on Twitch? It was like PlayStation.
What, live with PlayStation?
It was a live with PlayStation people where they were just on Twitch and there were people like just banging and doing drugs.
Oh, yeah,
no, you're talking about
Oh, that was the
What was that
PlayStation,
called?
PlayStation After Dark.
Playroom. Yeah.
After dark.
Yeah, that's it.
Playroom.
Playroom.
That's what it is. Everybody was on there like doing some
Yeah.
wild ass shit, and I was
That
like,
first
hey.
crazy, bro. You go
That
and
joint lit.
every.
I just remember seeing screenshots of like guys dressed up as Spider-Man and like just doing
Those
crazy.
are the early days of the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Like, those are the
It actually
early
got
days.
the camera
Nobody
set up.
does that shit now.
That's where Zephyrnix got caught with that chick with the orange feet.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, y'all don't know that story?
Yeah. What happened, Doc? Jack, what happened, Doc? I got
Well, apparently one day, Zephyrnix, I think he knowingly did it, but he uploaded a video of him fucking a fat white chick with orange feet, and yeah, on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah. Nobody was out here
Did he
in the
say it was an
playroom.
accident? Like, how
Yeah,
did
he
it
was
happen?
How was it an accident?
But somebody else told me that he was streaming on Twitch one day, and he just pulled out his dick at the middle and just.
Are you kidding me?
And he was acting like he didn't know the camera was on. That nigga.
Oh my God, Bear. Weirdos up in
I
here.
love this guy. I'm afraid.
Like
now.
I just bought a Brio, and there's a little light on the Brio that tells me when it's on. You know that
Yeah,
fucking
man.
camera's on.
He know what he was doing, dog.
Hey, yo, niggas are going crazy. All right, yo.
Oh my god.
Rockstar dropped their Red Dead trailer. A lot of people had mixed feelings about this. Me, I thought it was fine. Like, I didn't really expect like an in-depth gameplay trailer, but I guess some people did. Jack, what was your thoughts on it?
I got a lot of thoughts on this trailer. First of all, I like the trailer. I'm trying to keep it quick. I like the trailer. It's clearly a prequel. If you played the Red Dead Redemption, you'll know that Dutch and all those other characters were in the mentioned in the first game. Secondly, people that were upset, oh, they didn't show gameplay. I need to see more. Listen,
There was a
man,
little bit of
Red Dead Redemption is the third Red Dead game, the second Red Dead Redemption. You know what the fuck the game gonna play like, man. It's gonna be a third-person Western action adventure game. What do you need to see? Do you need to see him riding a horse? You know what the fuck gonna happen in Red Dead Redemption 2, man. What else did I want to say?
When's the game come out?
Spring.
Yeah, they need to show
It just
gameplay.
says spring.
They need to show
There is
gameplay.
definitely
we know what
gameplay
it's
in
gonna
the
be,
trailer,
You know,
man.
Rockstar
There's
always
gameplay
does
in
this.
the
They
trailer.
show it like closer to
Yeah,
launch.
and
though.
another,
This is
like,
nothing new. This
it's
is like the
getting
second
delayed.
trailer, right? This is the second trailer they showed.
yeah. And
Yeah,
this
I
is people.
expected like a story trailer. I didn't expect anything else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people are upset they compared it to the GTA 3 trailer. First of all, when they announced the characters for GTA 3, that was the second trailer. Just like this, the second trailer, and they showed some of the story aspects. What were y'all want, man?
You
Like,
mean 5 or you talking about GTA 5, right?
yeah, when they
Oh,
first showed
yeah.
GTA 5, they didn't show none of the characters. When they
Right.
showed the Stevie Wonder trailer, then when they showed all the characters, and first of all, they was highlighting 3 characters, so naturally the trailer gonna be longer. They had to show 3 fucking people, but this one's like they showed characters, they showed some of the story. Like, what? I don't know.
I actually looked it up. I went to the GTA 5 trailer too, and when it came out, it was in November, and it was like the same kind of trailer that they
Yeah, that's
just
what- yeah,
did
this is
for
what they
Red
do.
Dead.
Yeah, exactly.
And it says the same spring 2013 like it does for Red
So-
Dead. So it's like the same pattern.
So what was people
How the
expecting?
hell are we
Like,
4 years into the generation and they've only released one game so far?
Because GTA 5
they haven't released no
brother.
games so far. That's
Yeah,
all
have you
I'm
seen
saying.
it?
You're right. That's what I meant to say.
Dude,
They're going
yeah,
for one
re-released.
game.
Hey man, Rockstar got a crap.
Yeah, Rockstar. They moving like rockstars. They got
Rockstar
the
don't make
highest-
bad games, so
Yo,
I
they
ain't-
got the highest selling game of all time right now, GTA 5, right? So
yeah.
But here's the real question. How long will it be before it comes to PC, and will it come to Switch?
Okay, Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Red
Red
Dead
Dead 2 on
Redemption
Switch?
3 coming on Switch. I don't think so.
I can't see it on
personally
Switch.
don't think
Yeah,
so.
that thing.
I think GTA 5 is a high possibility to come. It dependent on LA Noir's success. I could actually see it coming, but you never know. But Red Dead 2,
I'll put money that GTA 5.
I think it's. I actually think so, but I think look, LA Noir has to like totally bomb, like for them to be like, yo, fuck it, we ain't putting this shit on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it will. I think games are selling really well on Switch right now, so I think LA Noir will probably exceed expectations.
What would the download for that be on Switch though, man? Like,
What, GTA 5?
yeah, with the online, that thing will be
To
crazy.
download it in
I really
parts.
doubt it.
You have
Look,
to
'cause
download it
you know why?
separately.
You know why? You guys are looking at the PC version, or you guys are looking like at the PS4. Xbox
How? Look at the
version, huh?
PS3 and 360 version. That's
Yo,
just
Yeah,
huge.
they still gonna have to be a big download.
Yo,
though,
but
bro.
what wasn't the Blu-ray discs only like 25 gigs on the PS?
Yeah, but it had a hard drive though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm thinking? If they're gonna pull this off, they're probably gonna maybe put the single player campaign on the cartridge on the 32 gig.
Kind of like Doom.
And maybe right.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
That's
They're
why
gonna have to.
maybe do
You
the
know what?
online.
If they bring it over, I don't think they're going to bring out the online period.
Yo,
Because
they might not-
I don't
that's
think
one-
Nintendo's infrastructure can hold a game like that online.
Yo, that's definitely one solution I could see happening. I won't even really be mad at that, to be honest, because I really just want to fuck around
Their
on
PS3
cause
version
mayhem.
17 gigabytes. What?
I wouldn't be mad at that. They could bring the single player, right, and cut out the whole multiplayer shit, or the other solution, have the
download.
single player on the cartridge and like have the multiplayer as a download, like what Doom is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
can
can
see
see
that.
that.
That'd be the only way.
That's
think it'll be- I
crazy.
think
We're
it'll be
having
a
that's
year.
just crazy. We're having memory constraints already 6 months into a system's life cycle.
Yeah.
We do that.
Absolutely insane.
I think it'll be about 8 months before Red Dead goes on PC though.
Yo, but Bon, does the Switch get no form of pass for its form factor? at
No,
all,
it doesn't
though?
get a pass.
for its form factor. at all? No,
$300.
I'm just
It's a handheld.
well, like people,
fuck
yo,
up.
'cause-
Fuck
handheld.
up.
nah, but
Rewind
people,
right here. Rewind right here. I'll tell you one thing right now. Whether it's
What's up?
PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, or PC, CD Projekt, whoever, nobody gets a pass.
I'm not saying pass, but look, not like that, but like understand what I'm trying to say. I'm saying, look, we know like the form factor of this. It's fucking no thicker than my wallet. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's a handheld.
it's a
period.
fucking handheld. It's a tablet. Like that doesn't matter to nobody, right? I guess not.
How much storage does your
Well,
phone
nah.
have?
Tablets got
My phone
How
has
much
64.
storage does your phone have?
64 got
I believe,
128, bro.
64.
That's
And
not
how much storage does your typical tablets have?
Depends what. Maybe
More,
know.
I only have an iPad.
more or less than 32.
Yeah, but tablets are also $800 to $1,000.
It's not
Yeah,
the
you
point.
got a point there. You got a point there.
We're talking about modern devices. If the thing is designed to play games, it should not be having memory constraints 6 months into the life cycle. Period. There's no excuse for it.
Memory constrict. Yo, expandable.
Hey, somebody sent a
memory.
donation with a question too.
Oh, someone sent a donation. I didn't see.
Black Metal Gamer.
Yeah,
Shout out to
he asked
Black
what-
Metal
what
Gamer,
y'all like Manhunt 3 in open world.
I seen somebody mention that on one of these forums about that.
Yo, there's never going to be a Manhunt again.
Yeah, it's
saying,
still
like,
yeah, because when that game dropped, wasn't there like so much bans in different countries and
That shit was
for
banned
that?
in
Yeah,
Australia.
It's never going to come out because like it's just going to attract too much negative publicity because of schools and stuff.
Somebody killed somebody. Said they blame Manhunt on it.
Yeah, it was over there.
And
Wow.
just think about
Video
how
games.
nasty that game would be on a new generation console.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Manhunt would be fucking
Manhunt was PS2 era, so you know them graphics, even with them kills, it was still kind
I'm
of graphic.
sorry. I apologize. I didn't think you were talking about Manhunt. I thought you were talking about Bully. I'm sorry.
Oh,
man.
Manhunt was lit.
I don't. There could be another Manhunt. I don't think there'll be another Bully.
No, there's definitely gonna be another bully.
I think it's gonna be another bully.
There's definitely gonna be another bully.
Yo, Rockstar should really make it the bully, bro. That would be fucking.
They should
great,
make another
bro.
Manhunt too. Both them games was
They're not,
lit.
I don't know, man.
No, Manhunt too controversial.
But shout out to
Yeah,
you.
it's way too
Shout out to
controversial.
the donation. Shout out.
If you
Shout out to
put
Black
you
Metal
put these new generation graphics on Manhunt, you about to have motherfuckers throwing up.
They're trying to be disturbing, bro. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're right. Yeah, that shit is gonna be fucked
That
up.
shit gonna look like a live leak video.
All right, so yo, back to this.
Oh, no.
The Switch's
Red
form
Dead.
factor. So
This dude said
I
they
guess-
get a pass.
I guess no one cares that it's as thick as like a wallet. Then no one really.
Can I play underwater?
Oh my god!
Damn water, man.
I mean, they did stuff on that.
It's a simple concept of this. It's
Mhm.
not designed solely to be a handheld. Are we right about that?
Yes.
I think it
A
is though.
hybrid console and
Nah, but
handheld.
it seems like a. It seems like, it
which
seems like
means
a
it
finesse,
which means
guys.
it needs to perform the functions of a console. It can't perform functions less than consoles 10 years older than it. It just can't.
That's true.
Look. The features, we all know the features on the Switch is dog shit. Nobody's
no.
defending that.
We're
Nobody's
not
defending
even talking about features. We're just talking about basic storage to play games and not have to download extra stuff for it. Like this is N64 era crap we're talking about. Games being too big to fit on the cart.
Mhm.
Or developers just not wanting to pay enough money for the higher end cards to put the game on the cart.
Mhm.
You ain't got a range.
This is something that should not have happened.
Okay, so
This is
we
three
got
generations
a
old.
lot of Switch owners in here. Has any Switch and in the chat probably has
I haven't had
anybody
no
had
problems with
has
space,
anybody
so.
had storage issues
No.
with their Switch?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I just have physical games.
Me too.
Me too.
I mean, I barely had storage issues with my.
Well,
PC,
most of them.
so like, I delete everything that I'm not
And
playing.
we own, and I'm pretty sure we own more than 3 or 4 games.
Bro,
You know,
it's not necessarily about the individual; it's about the developer making the game.
Well, when you look
Like,
at something
I
like
got to put a portion of the game on a cart, and then you have to download the rest of the game onto the system. But the
Yeah.
system only has
But
32 gigs. That's not
Okay.
acceptable.
All right, so the first case we're gonna see that is with obviously Doom, right? So the
No,
first
it's
case we're gonna
it's
see
already
that.
happened
with
with
2K.
2K.
With 2K.
Oh,
It's
2K.
already
Oh, yeah,
happened.
2K, yeah, 2K.
Okay, I didn't even know.
Online
I
is
don't have
separate?
2K, so I don't know. So what's up with that? What's up with 2K? What's going there? Like,
It's too big to fit on the system. You need a SD card.
You need
Here's
an
the
SD
pro-
card. Okay,
Here's
I
the
see.
problem.
I
I
see.
said it at the beginning. They have higher capacity carts. They could put everything on 2K onto a cart without the need of an additional download. The
Mhm.
problem is the developer's not going to pay for a higher capacity cart because it'd be like the N64 era all over again. You're going to have to sell your games for 70 while the competition's selling for 50.
Mhm.
And nobody's going to buy us. Would you buy the game on the Switch for 70 if you could buy the same game on PlayStation, Xbox for 50?
Nah, I must
Exactly.
really want that game. It must.
So they're going to make you pay the same price or even just a little bit higher, and you're going to download the rest of the game. They're going to pass off that cost to you on the hardware side as opposed to the game side.
I wonder.
That's the
okay.
best sentence if you're selling a
I
$70
definitely
game.
understand. I definitely understand what you're saying. I see the issue. But you think this is gonna be a norm though, with the games come out, or you think this is gonna be a rare
It
case?
has to be.
With third-party games,
If they're
absolutely.
big games, yeah.
Absolutely.
Unless and you know what, that doesn't even matter because no matter how you cut it, a disc is always going to be exponentially and infinitely cheaper than a cart.
Well, games with like online multiplayer aspects, definitely.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, are we gonna run it? You guys think we're gonna run into a lot of situations where like games are just not gonna fit on carts? You think
Yeah,
we're gonna
with
run into
third-party
a lot-
games, guaranteed.
Third-party,
games?
mhm.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can see the problem there. Well, at least it's not using no proprietary memory card like
Right.
and
Right.
shit.
Now it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a
But
lot worse. It definitely could have been a
Nintendo
lot
really
worse.
didn't have a choice because there's no way in fucking hell they were going to use a UMD, absolutely, or anything like that. Absolutely
They're
not.
No.
But yeah, that like, for example, I bought Return of Samus, $45. Really? I couldn't tell you the last time I paid $45 for a game.
That PC.
Should have bought it at
You
Best
mean-
Buy, the Gamers Club.
Whoo, that thing.
I really don't buy a lot of.
You don't buy a lot of physicals because he's on his PC like that.
Yeah, it's cheaper there.
Gamers Club is the best.
Gamer Club lit though.
Well, I guess
That just shows you if
well,
a
I guess-
3DS game is
well, I guess-
$45.
Mhm.
that's a lot of money, especially for 3DS game.
You know, well, I guess
They don't go down either.
at least
which,
you can make an investment. Well, if you choose to get it, the micro SD cards are not that expensive though. Too.
But that's the problem.
I know you have to go out. It's another
300
expense. I understand. It's another expense for you to go out, and it don't come with one. Hopefully, maybe in the when the Switch has like a redesign, it comes with like a memory card. Like I know the 3DS did that shit.
I wanted yours,
Something like
Kofi.
But you also know it's even more insane.
What's up?
The Wii U had 32 gigs of internal memory.
Yeah,
How the
that's
fuck
true.
are you 4 or 5 years later and you still have the same memory of your last gen console?
wasn't there a 64 gig version though?
Nah, I
It
think
was-
it was
no,
an
no,
eight.
no,
It was an
no.
8. It was an 8
Oh,
gig
never
and
mind.
32.
Yeah, I
It was
knew.
8 and
Okay,
32.
okay.
It was 8
And going back to what Bond said, a lot of developers only developed for they had to keep the 8 GB Wii U in mind, so they wouldn't even, if a game could fit on the 32 one, but not the 8 GB, sometimes they wouldn't even release it. Like,
That's right. I forgot about that.
yeah.
So another thing is for you people that don't like playing in the pool and don't like playing at home, you people like to go outside. Digitally downloading your games is beneficial for a handheld because you don't have to carry a bunch of carts, but you can't exactly do that. On
That really
Switch.
doesn't. But that issue really is not an issue.
Yeah, I
You
keep
have
mine
to
in a
carry-
case.
Because
You
my
have to
case have
carry all
like
your games with you.
I have
my
the
case
little
has spots.
slips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm only usually in rotation with like a few, like one or two. If I'm taking out a game, it's probably like the only game I'm going to be playing. I don't think that's like a huge
Yeah, that's not a
concern
big
for me.
deal.
That is a thing on portable though. You don't want to be carrying a whole bunch of things.
I-
Wouldn't you rather just carry the whole library with you at all times?
Yeah, it would be dope to have but I like physical though.
Mm.
I'm actually purpose.
I could though. I have little like slips for my.
Yeah, same in my Zelda case.
Yeah.
And only
I probably
like
have the same one.
I rarely change games though. If I'm taking my Switch outside to work, like okay, I'm playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse right now at work, and it's been inside the whole time. I rarely would like switch it, but I don't think that's a big issue compared to like what he's saying with the. But we'll see. We'll see in the future how shit goes though.
Yeah.
We've seen this story play out before, though.
Yo, but right now, Nintendo.
We've literally seen this story play out since the inception of cartridges.
Mhm.
How much was Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger? $80. How much was Doom on N64? $80.
Mhm. Yeah, so I think
Phantasy Star, on
prices,
Genesis. Those games are high too.
Definitely going to be, in some cases, we're probably going to see them more expensive on Switch because of the cartridge.
And people do feel slighted. I mean, as they should. I mean,
I'm definitely not down. I would definitely want Damage Control more expensive games, like Rhyme being $10 more. Eleanor being $10 more. It definitely sucks. It definitely 100%.
And
sucks.
people are saying it's unfair, but logistically, that's the way it has to be because if the developer needs to pay more to
people
get
are saying
the
it's
game
a portable.
out there,
People are saying it's a portable tax. That's what people are saying. It's a portable tax.
I mean, kind of is. Yeah.
So there's no way Nintendo can like cover those costs or anything?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I mean, I'm thinking that in a magical world. In a magical world, I'm thinking.
Are we running a charity or are we running a business?
I don't know.
All right,
Damn, that went left from Red Dead.
Yeah, we were talking about Red Dead. Yeah, we were talking about Red Dead.
The trailer.
I think because we shifted out Bond Access, we're gonna see it on the Switch. You guys think? I don't think so though.
I don't think it's
I don't.
PC definitely.
But speaking of Red Dead, though, people saying that gameplay wasn't in there, but I saw some gameplay in that trailer when he was shooting the bow and arrow. That was gameplay.
Yeah, that was
lassoing the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Lassoing the horse. That's gameplay. When he's shooting the gun, they just do it in different angles. But there's gameplay in that trailer.
There's also facts.
Honestly,
it looked good as hell.
That trailer back, you could dissect a lot of things from it. Like it looks like there's gonna be some sort of crafting mechanic in the game because I see like there's alligators. This guy's gonna cross on the bow hunting. So
bow and arrow,
bow and arrow hunting and shit. So I could see there being like some sort of like crafting in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see that.
Oh, definitely.
Y'all remember that rumor that basically Red Dead 2 was gonna have the same areas as Mafia 3? Yeah, and that he was in the Bayou too. So it's kind of crazy.
That was a rumor a minute ago too. I remember.
I know.
It was like a leaked map or something like that.
Did we all get our thoughts on it overall? Though we want to just quickly go over case. I mean,
I thought the trailer was fantastic, man. The music with Rockstar, man, their music selection is on 100, bro. Like every time they release a trailer, like the music is what always captures me. And no different with Red Dead 2, man. The music was great. The cinematics was great. Like I said, people was complaining about there being no gameplay, but if you look closely, there is clearly gameplay there. And I mean, I was maybe hoping it to be a little bit longer, but I mean, who wasn't? You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants more, but overall, it got this point across. You got your point across. We understand that this dude's a bad guy, and I like that. I like being the villain. I like being the bad guy. So I like how they drove home that this dude is bad. You know what I'm saying? He threatening little boys and shit. All types of shit. So he's over there robbing motherfuckers, holding up trains and shit like that. I like it. I love it. So I know it's just gonna be fire.
One night.
Well, I'm not really a guy for trailers, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't get excited. I can't get excited for trailers. I like the clarification of the trailer, like to say like it's an announcement. I'm like, okay, great. I know that a game's been announced that I possibly could want, but from what I see of it after, I'm just I can't buy into it. Well, sorry, I won't buy into it anymore because I can name countless amount of trailers that I've been stung by. The amount of views I've played games, I can't fall into that anymore. So trailers, I don't really give a shit about them. I would rather just wait for the game and give me my decision rather than trailers over and over and over and over again. I don't really care about trailers, so I can't really put a judgment on this trailer.
So you don't never get hyped for any type of trailer at all?
How
about
Dragon Ball Fighters though? Like that one has gameplay.
The last trailer that I got absolutely excited over, was probably Final Fantasy Stormblood. That was pretty recently, the new expansion for Final Fantasy 14. Because I know that they were releasing an expansion.
But like, let's keep it 100. Like, when you're looking at a good game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
When you're looking at a good game, looking at a trailer, a gameplay, that you definitely 100%. Like, looking at Cuphead, you just know that, that's a good game. You know
but they show gameplay.
That's gameplay.
Yeah, I'm just saying gameplay. That's what I'm saying. But like, I remember talking with Kid Smooth and he's like he can't tell by just looking at a game. You know what I'm saying?
You know if something interests you or not, though.
Like
There's also some trailers that make it look way better in the trailer than actually playing the game, though.
Exactly.
So you could really get like pretty screwed over if you're looking at like a trailer. You're like, this is gonna be great, and then you get it. And you're like, what
the fuck was this
Yeah,
shit?
look at Too Human.
Too Human was a
Exactly.
great, yeah, that's a good example. Diablo 3 was another good example too. Like,
I thought
I
Diablo
trust
2 was okay.
Rockstar. I trust
I
Rockstar.
Yeah, that's
cannot
another
stand
thing.
Diablo.
Yeah,
But then, I don't like when people say that I trust Rockstar. I trust,
When
Why not?
They haven't gave
people
me a
used to
reason
say
not to,
this. People
though.
used to say this. You know, people used to say quite a lot. I trust Platinum Games. That's the most. Tell me one. I trust Platinum Games.
I thought you were gonna say.
Not anymore. But that
BioWare
was
is a
the
good
common-
example. BioWare.
But-
Because
Yeah.
I would say I trusted them.
There's
and
only
then-
a couple
I
of developers. There's only a
Just like
couple
people
of
trust Naughty Dog.
developers.
People trust Naughty Dog.
I know.
People trust
Bond would say he
Rockstar.
trusted CD Projekt Red and whatever they drop.
CD Projekt Red. I mean, I
Naughty
don't
Dog
personally
and
like their
Rockstar.
games, but Naughty Dog, people like them, and Rockstar. Those are the only three people.
Some game devs have just earned that, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, they earned that. Like
until
earned
they
that.
betray you. Like,
Yep.
What do you have to do to earn that? What do you have to do to earn that?
You
Constantly
have
make
to
good
Constantly
games.
drop good games, bro.
Your games can't be catfishing, bro.
Half the
Naughty
game
Dog ain't
is
never made a
up
bad
to-
game. Rockstar ain't never made a bad game. So, I mean, till they
Some
prove
that
us
haven't
wrong.
made
Table
bad
tennis
games,
was
but they're
fire.
more like those three developers are the only really trustworthy. Next, I would have to say Blizzard, but after like Alex said, the Diablo 3, they kind of fell off a tiny bit.
A tiny bit.
Mhm.
I think they fell off a lot compared.
But
to
that's
what
where
we
I'm at with
used to
trailers
get.
anyway. I don't really like them.
Yeah.
Oh wow, so I'm not really interested in trailers.
All right, so can
I
we move
actually
on?
like
Anyone
trailers.
wants to put on their thoughts. What do you say, actually?
I was just saying, I actually like trailers. I know if there's no gameplay, it's like, yeah, we don't really see the gameplay, but I get hype from trailers. I was just watching the old Battlefield 1 trailers today. I was getting chills just watching them again. Like, I don't know.
That
It's
God of War shit gets me hyped.
yeah, it's
You know
something
why?
about the
Yeah,
music
facts,
and
facts.
just the production of it, if it's done really well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So coming off of that, I will say that the Red Dead Redemption 2, it was okay today. It was all right. I liked it, but it wasn't anything like phenomenal. So
Nah, you already know the game's gonna be good, though.
yeah, I'm more curious about the multiplayer and all that.
I'm a little salty. It's not coming to PC. Like,
Wait, I got a question.
I'm a little salty for that, though.
Besides J-Bane, did all the rest of y'all play Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Although I didn't play the DLC, I heard that was really good. Like the
Oh,
I
that
did
was
the
fun,
best
bro.
DLC was
That
really
was
good.
fun, bro.
But I will say though, like when I did have a 360, that was like one of the few games I was like, this is really, really good.
Did you have the poster, Alex? I had the poster.
I did not have the poster.
Came with the
Came with the game,
I
yeah.
just got it because like I had a 360 for a while because I was a really big Halo fan, and then when I got my PC, I was like goodbye, and I just like traded it all away.
Red Dead was
Yeah.
big though.
How y'all feel about it being a prequel?
That's fine.
I'm cool with it.
I know some people
I mean-
are upset about it.
Kind of
but
has to
I'm
be
not.
though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
at first
if
I
you
was
want
against it,
John.
but yeah, pretty much like people brought up a good point. At the Red Dead was pretty much set when they were like wiping out quote unquote outlaws and cowboys. So if it was after that, it wouldn't really be no Wild West. Like
Yeah.
they was getting like modernized and settled in cars and all that. So yeah,
Yeah.
they couldn't really,
Makes sense.
Becoming less wild.
yeah.
And John Marston's story was wrapped
Oh.
up so great.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him no more. That's it.
I mean, plus, at the end when you were his son and you became like the redemption, right? And that's like, okay, it's over.
It all tied together. It all tied together.
Now playing as his
So
son would
there's
be
no
really
need
cool
to-
and
Yeah,
as a
that would
sequel.
feel-
That would be great. And seeing the sins of the father like carry over to the son and having him experience that too, and like maybe him turning bad and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But a prequel works too. But I don't know if it's a prequel. I don't know if they should call it 2.
Yeah, that's that kind of point.
It shouldn't be like Zero, like
Yeah, I know. The two kind of throws me off.
Resident
a little
Evil
bit.
Zero or
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption
Could it even be
Alpha.
Red Dead Redemption
Pre-redemption.
Or maybe have like a second title, subtitle.
Yeah, or a
with
second
it.
subtitle. Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption Alpha.
All right, yo, let's move on to our last topic of the day. Let's talk about TGS real quick. Who actually stayed up to watch this bullshit?
I watched it.
Oh,
I just
Zach.
happened to be up, so it's not like I stayed up. Yeah.
Trash.
Set an alarm to watch it, and then like I got 5 minutes in and fell right back to sleep.
Good lord.
It was pretty bad.
You know,
I didn't-
on some real shit. When was the last good TGS? Because I never watched them. I was like,
When was the last good E3?
when was the last
Uh,
good?
last
We've been pretty
Well,
decent, man.
Certain conferences are good. I wouldn't say
When was the
overall.
last one-
when was
one
the
before
last
that.
good conference period?
Sony
it'd be
last
too
year
good.
was
Sony's
good.
last year was
You know,
good.
Sony's
Yeah.
conference when they showed God of War, Spider-Man, Days Gone, back to
again,
back. Like
again.
what else?
No, the first one, Bond.
Yeah,
some good
2
conferences,
Last
man. You
year,
tripping.
last year's.
Like I can't ever watch these conferences. Like when they're done, I just go to like GameStop or IGN and just click on the synopsis. Okay, good, done. Saves me an hour of my
I
time.
want to see like all the crazy shit happen or things break.
I
I
like
like
it.
watching this shit live, man. I like seeing it live, man.
Then you get to be on Twitter and just.
on
talk to everybody.
some
I
real
like it.
shit, bro. On some real shit. I kind of fuck with how Nintendo does their direct, quick, straight to the point, trailer after trailer after trailer. We can't even lie, dog.
Yeah.
You when they do that showcase shit, gameplay trailer.
I 100% agree with you. That Metroid Prime 4 reveal, holy.
I'm just saying the format. Like someone like you, Bon, you're the one who's complaining about like time being spent. But look, 20 minutes just packed of trailers. Though, wouldn't you prefer that from like a conference from Microsoft or Sony?
There's never been a good Nintendo Direct though.
They're
That's
still good.
Crazy talk. That's
Stop
kind of crazy
it.
talk. That's kind
Never been a good.
Stop.
Maybe not amazing.
I mean, it's been a lot of shitty ones, but I think it's been some
Stop it.
decent
There's
ones.
been some good
That's
ones.
why people
Yeah.
was saying that,
Some good
that they
ones.
won E3 last year was because they was doing more for their
No,
fan
we're
base.
not doing that.
They were saying that, but this is my thing, Jack. This is my thing, Jack. What they did at their E3 last year was more for their fan base. What you had with Sony was a little bit more repeat. You saw the same shit that you saw from last year. Xboxes was a little bit more in the middle of the road. It was good, but nothing wowed people more than what Nintendo did.
I can't even remember
Metroid,
Nintendo's, to be
showing-
honest.
Metro Prime.
Okay,
they
Metro.
announced
Okay, I
that.
do remember. Okay, I remember that.
They-
Pokemon. Okay, yeah.
Showing
They announced a
announcing the
mainline Pokemon, which is actually kind of
Exactly.
big
I remember
news.
that.
That's actually big news.
That was fan service.
And
All of
Samus
it was fan
Returns
service.
too.
Samus Returns, yeah.
That had a lot to do with it for me personally.
Exactly. So they
Yoshi,
did
Kirby.
more for their fans. I mean, it may not have been the best conference to you individually, but they did more for their fan base than Sony
Like, yeah, if you
and
fuck with
Microsoft
Nintendo,
did.
like, yeah, if you fuck with Nintendo, that was a good conference. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys really don't really fuck with them like that, like with those kind of IPs. I know Bond doesn't care for no Yoshi. You don't care for Mario.
Until
you
I
don't
see
care for
a
none of
Retro
that.
Studios game at Direct, they're all not good. That's fact. Until I see a Retro Studios game, it's gonna be 0 or it's gonna be number out of Retro Studios.
But I'm just saying the format's dope. Like, I can't even hate the format. You know how they were just
I
showing
don't
that
even like
showcase
the
shit.
format. I gotta listen to a bunch of awkward dudes that can't speak
Get over
English.
top.
No
They barely-
offense to
they barely
Japanese
talk.
people.
They show 20
But
minutes in
I gotta listen to a dude, some freaking contortionist trying to get me hyped for Splatoon.
Yeah, but that's you because you
What is this
don't
shit?
fuck with those games though. I understand though. Like,
Like that's like it's no different than when freaking Microsoft tried to get herpes on stage and dancing and everything.
Whoa.
His name is Usher.
Y'all doing them dirty now.
that's
Y'all doing
fucked
that shit dirty dog. Oh god, man, called them herpes, bro.
His name is Usher, sir.
Kofi, was it you or someone else who was really talking about the Ubisoft conference? Was
I
that
thought
you?
that was fucking garbage. I don't know. Me and
Okay,
Jay
maybe
Main,
it wasn't you. Somebody was like really hyped.
That joint was garbage.
yo, me and Jay Main, like, yo, we watched that shit live. Then we went back to Twitter, and everyone was like, "Yo, that shit was
Yeah.
amazing."
It was amazing.
I'm like,
Because I didn't watch it live, so
we watched that shit.
like that conference was
That's a
ass.
great
People
example.
prisoners of the moment, dog. That's all that is.
The back trailers. Because we don't.
No, like, let's keep it a stack. What did they show? They showed fucking The Crew 2, fucking Skull and Bones, which is
Well, they
fucking
showed
Assassin's Creed
Rabbids.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rabbids was good. That was good. And they showed like what?
Was
What
it
I can't
Beyond
remember.
Good?
Beyond Good and Evil at the end.
All their games play the same though. Like that's what I'm saying.
They
kinda
showed
do.
Assassin's Creed off screen
That's
on
what I'm saying,
BG
like-
fucking monitor, pinch ass monitor shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did they show? That conference was ass. I don't know why people were hyping it. I know they showed what? Did they show the Stick of Truth or not the Stick of Truth? Fractured Butthole. Yeah.
I don't remember. I
I
didn't
don't remember it that well. Like,
What about Far
that
Cry
conference
5? Was that there?
Then that game come out in 19 days too.
I feel like at this point, if you played one Far Cry, you've kind of played them all.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
I'm not. I don't even know if that's a day one for me. I'm probably gonna.
What's South Park?
I mean, no, Far
Far
Cry.
Cry
I think
I didn't bother getting Far Cry 4 yet.
I beat
I
that.
haven't finished it yet.
I only beat Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
I finished
What
it.
was I?
4. I actually beat 4 on what Xbox One.
Everybody told me 4 was fucking terrible, dog.
it wasn't bad. It
It's
was more
not
of the same.
terrible.
I had
It's not
dudes DMing
bad,
me
it's not
saying, "Bro,
bad.
I heard you gonna buy that. Please do not buy that." I had like 3 people DM me that. Oh my god, damn, this joint must really be
I
bad.
wanted to beat it again on PC because it looks fantastic on PC. It's great.
Still gonna buy a new CPU just to play too.
Yo, all right. So back to TGS. Jack, you wanna give us your thoughts since you stayed up and watched it?
From my understanding, TGS is supposed to be like Japan's version of E3, and usually they show a lot of repeat trailers from regular E3 because it's their version of it. But as far as the new announcements, they might not be my games per se, but I still watch it to get the knowledge. They really didn't have that many announcements, bro. They announced what they announced.
I keep on seeing this Left Alive shit.
Oh yeah, Left Alive.
That shit looked dope.
Oh, that did look. That looks pretty good.
I haven't seen any gameplay of it. I haven't seen any screenshots.
No, I think
of it.
There's a little bit of gameplay in the trailer that they were.
Actually, I
that
haven't even
shit
seen the
looked
trailer, dog.
And having the same artist for the concept art from Metal Gear Solid.
From
Is
Metal
Yeah,
Gear,
it looked
that's
like
what
Metal
they-
Gear, but I think it's by Square Enix though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So that was dope. I give them that one.
We need more
Monster
Mega
Hunter
games.
release date.
I'm okay with that.
I really want to. I mean, they just didn't really have that many announcements, like new shit. But it was a trash show. Trash show.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember a good TGS, to be honest. I don't remember a good one.
The one where they showed Bloodborne was alright. If I'm
Yeah, they showed Neo. They went to show Neo.
Yeah, I was
they
hoping
showed Neo.
for something from software.
Oh, yeah?
I'm always hoping for
I
that.
don't
So
remember
I
that.
kind of was.
You're not getting Bloodborne 2, Eric.
Bro,
Alex.
Oh, watch your mouth. Watch your
Stop.
mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
You're not gonna get it.
Why are you jinxing it?
Oh man.
'Cause I know what's gonna happen.
We
It's
still got
not gonna-
PSX. We still got hope.
It's gonna
I
happen.
wonder what From Software is doing right now, dog.
They gotta be doing something. I just want to see
Didn't
something.
Didn't they say they're making up what?
They're doing
what was it?
a Bloodborne type, like not a Bloodborne, but like
Oh, that one.
I thought they was remaking the game they came out with a long time ago.
some adjacent shit.
Vampire.
I think I read a rumor.
No,
about that.
it was a combat game. I forgot what it was called.
I don't even know.
I forgot about. Yeah, they're doing something.
It's not Ace Combat. It's something else.
And
some
list
title.
one of them as their things,
I
and
know.
the whole graphic.
Still wondering what that's gonna be. Dark
I
Souls
wonder
3, maybe
I wonder what game that's gonna be.
It's gonna be Bloodborne too.
on the Switch.
Yo,
Oh,
niggas would be upset. Yo, niggas
I have
would
to
be
get a
upset.
Switch, dog.
Yeah, niggas would be upset. Bro. All right, yo.
crazy.
So, anyone else has any thoughts on TGS?
Nah, bro.
Didn't they show that PS4 Pro, the Monster Hunter one? That
Oh
was like
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Monster Hunter got a release date, and it's not coming out. Yo, I thought it was coming out on PC day and date, but I guess not, bro. That's kind of sucks.
It's not.
Yeah, the PC's getting. I hope the release date's not like super far away though. Like
It's January 24th for the PS4. I know that.
yeah, and the Xbox One.
Oh yeah, and Xbox
Why
One.
does this football game say it's delayed?
It got a rain
Rain delay.
delay.
Some storm. Yeah.
Oh, is that what's
Wait,
going on? Because I'm looking at my points and I'm like, that's not enough.
Wait. They delay football games due to weather now?
If there's
They did that
thunder,
shit
if there's
in
lightning,
Dallas.
if there's lightning, they will.
Okay, if it's the lightning. Okay, if not,
I mean,
then
I don't know if it is,
they can
but
get their asses back.
Yeah, it
on
was.
the
It was.
field.
Yeah, it was thunder and all that.
yeah, if it's like thunder.
How long were they playing? This couldn't even been like first
Second
quarter.
quarter.
Yeah, it's just start the second quarter at the league.
Dang.
All right, so I guess we can wrap it up here. It's been a good podcast. We're gonna go ahead and do the outros. We're gonna start off with the panel. Erica.
Yeah, you guys, it was fun. Someone said they want Bloodborne 2 to become a multiplayer. Hey, as long as it comes, I don't care. Put it everywhere. Yeah, you can check me out on the
Hey, that's how I live life.
YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Eric Hits for the win. I have my Fortnite impressions going up tonight, I believe. So, yeah. And Cuphead tomorrow. I'll be streaming. So yeah, that's it, you guys.
We gotta fucking wait till 9 a.m.
I know that's so stupid. It could have been
I
streaming.
know. I just
tonight.
bagged that. Steam is like that too. I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't expect
Like
that.
people don't gotta go to work in school. anymore.
Yeah, bro. By the time I come and play that, it's gonna be 6, 7 o'clock, bro.
6 a.m. for me. It's crazy. I'll be asleep.
Work.
But yeah.
Alex.
I'm back, so everything's good. Streaming Ruiner on Friday,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
so I'll be playing that, and then new videos on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will be coming out on the channel as well.
There we
Jack.
go.
Check me out on YouTube, man. Jack Mood Johnny. Don't forget to hit my sponsor button. Check me out on Twitch, man. Jack Mood Johnny. Don't forget to hit my subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, man. Twitter. Jack
You have a
Mood
sponsor
Johnny.
button on that? Yeah, sponsor button.
Don't forget that
He
PayPal
wants
link.
shit.
Oh, that PayPal link.
Oh yeah, just hit my PayPal, man. I know what the fuck going on. But I appreciate y'all watching, though, man.
And my bro J Main.
Oh yeah, it was definitely great to be back. Follow me on Twitter at jmain518. YouTube the same. And Jack, man, it's time, man. You need to pull up, come get these L's.
You ready for that right now?
Hey, play right now. Play right now.
I'm gonna watch.
I'm about to watch the death for J man. Y'all come.
Do it.
Hope
Do
you ain't
it.
watching
I wanna
those
watch it.
shows.
Yeah, if you guys
It's
stream,
time,
I'll
man.
watch,
Let's get
bro.
it.
Like on 100, dog. I'll watch.
Yeah, we're gonna stream this, man. Let's go. I'm ready. So yeah.
All right, let's go. And our guest, K Semi.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. This has been great, man. I'm fans of everybody in this room. K Semi, PSN, K_Semi on Twitter, man. Y'all follow me, hit me up.
And my UK brother, One Night.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show. I've learned a lot. I've learned quite a lot. I've learned that most people here haven't played Game Advance games.
It's fucking crazy, yo. Let me get this emulator popping.
That's what I'm saying. Let me go ahead and do this.
I'm trying to think now. I'm 28, and when I was in school, I had a Game Advance.
I had that shit too, but I just didn't play Advance Wars, dog.
What the fuck was you playing? That's the thing.
I told you, I was fucking heavy. I was into Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn of Darkness. I told you the games I was playing.
Did you
bro.
play
Man, I
Circle
was
D?
outside.
Did you play Castlevania?
Dragon Ball Super Sonic
Oh, that's a
Warrior?
good question. Did you play Circle of the Moon?
No.
I played that. I played it.
I'm
I
done.
played Mega Man and Boss.
I'm done.
I don't even like. Yeah, I played that. That's crazy.
So,
No
but
Circle
yeah,
of the
yeah,
Moon,
yeah,
no
but it was-
Orion of Sorrow. Like,
I didn't play those. Dog,
This
I
shit's crazy.
couldn't even buy games. My parents bought me games. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? At that point,
Same here. I had to
couldn't
get
buy games. My
hand-me-downs,
parents were buying me
borrow.
games. Come on, dog.
this shit is crazy.
So yeah, I learned a lot. Learned quite a lot. But yeah, it's good hanging with you guys, man. It was good.
Yeah. And Black Bond.
I had fun tonight, but I am
He's
so
disappointed.
very highly disappointed.
I'm disappointed in the man
Like,
right now.
this is absolutely absurd. We have people that, not just you people, but frauds in the comment section pretend.
What do you mean, you people?
You people.
Big giant
What are you trying to
Nintendo
mean?
fans, and yet they've never beaten an RPG. But it's not the fact that they've never played certain games; they have not played or finished certain franchises in their entirety. Like, how can you say you don't like the Game Boy Advance because it was full of Super Nintendo ports when you never owned a Super Nintendo?
Bond about to take people to Suplex City. That's what's going on right now.
Exactly.
Bond Suplex City time.
I'm telling you right now, and let it be known. Anybody who ever calls me a Nintendo hater again, you will instantly
Clapping video.
exactly. You're going right to the block. This is insane. Like I don't understand it. I can't. It does not compute. How are people that pretend to be Nintendo gamers calling somebody who plays Nintendo games a hater? Does that make any goddamn sense?
I haven't ever called you that.
Like this shit is crazy.
Nintendo guy though.
But-
You
but
just don't call me a Nintendo guy like that though.
But the funny thing is like the people that want to call me Nintendo haters are the people that pretend to be Nintendo gamers. See, two things are gonna happen. Let me tell you right now. First thing it's probably the second thing that's gonna happen. Nintendo's gonna come out with achievements eventually, and when that happens, it's over.
I'm with it.
It's over. There's gonna be an endless amount of Clapes videos when these achievements come out. It's over. And the first thing that's gonna happen is don't let me become the face of Nintendo on YouTube once Smooth buys me the Switch. Don't let the so-called guy that, oh, you're so unfair to Nintendo. You understand that how bad this is going to look when I'm completing more Switch games than these frauds right here. Again, like I said, Jack, if you never liked RPGs, if you've never beaten an RPG, if you've never finished an RPG, why the fuck would you hype up and then buy Xenoblade Chronicles X? Explain it.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro.
Explain this to me.
It's like Batman.
Isn't that also like the worst one? Because I've only
It
played.
is. But the fact that if you don't like RPGs, why would you hype up and then buy one? And here's also the bigger thing. Xenoblade Chronicles is an infinitely better game and the best game of last generation. What made you not play that game, but then hype up and want to buy the next game?
So I'm actually emulating that right now, and it's really fun. I'm like
it's a
20 hours in. It's really good.
fantastic game. That game is fucking fire. It is amazing.
It's really good.
This shit just like look. I'm sure everybody tells a story or a white lie in life, whether you're telling a girl where you work, where you live, how much money you make, whatever. But of all things in life that you could lie and pretend to be, why the fuck would you lie and pretend to be a Nintendo fanboy?
So, yo, I don't lie.
Like,
I don't
what the fuck is
have
going
a
on
I ain't
here?
gonna lie. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie.
This shit is crazy.
Welp.
This shit is crazy.
That's a classic.
So that was the outro, man.
That's my outro. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Real Nintendo fans only. You know what? That's gonna be my new hashtag. Real Nintendo fans only.
Okay. Talk that talk,
Yo,
bro.
I'm
Black
tired
Bond, the
of
Nintendo fan, bro. You see this
I'm
people?
tired of dealing with these frauds.
Talk that talk.
Wait, Bond, I have a question. Are these fans you're talking about, have they played Samus Returns? Are they
No,
playing
they
it?
haven't.
They're not playing that right now.
Have you beaten it yet, Erica?
I have one left, one Metroid left. I'm gonna
Look,
play
I'll be
tonight.
100% honest with you. I've asked her on Twitter. I've
Mhm.
not found one person who has beaten the game yet.
Okay, I'll be the first one then. I'll be the
Not
first one.
one.
I'm
And
almost
these
done.
are
I'm
the-
almost done.
I see Bond
I'll
like
beat it tonight.
and Jack,
It goes over his knee and slap.
yo.
and
Besides
Jack, here's what's crazy, right?
What up? What up?
These same people that have not bought Samus Returns, have not finished Samus Returns, that do not support Samus Returns, are the ones hyping up Metroid Prime 4. Why? Why?
Goddamn shame. This shit crazy, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
These people, they don't care about good games. They don't care about, you know what they care about? They care about some fictional freaking bragging rights.
yo, but that's all Nintendo. That's all like fanboys in general on some dumb shit like that, though.
And there's Xbox guys doing that
Xbox fans
too.
do that all the damn time.
I am glad I came in here today because, like I said, I told that other man if he were to show a completed GTA 5 and a completed or a completed Saints Row, I would buy a Switch tomorrow and I would give away an SNES Classic on Weapon Wheel. Take a guess what he did, or take a guess what he did not do.
He didn't show you the save?
Nope. I won't tell you if I finished it or not. You'll just never know. Translation, you don't have a $12,000 PC. We've been there, we've done that. If you're not showing it, you don't have it. It's not completed, it's not finished. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Why are people lying over video games?
Man.
No clue.
I cannot wait until Nintendo comes out with achievements.
I really hope they do.
I really hope they do.
I'm like,
Oh, that shit gonna make a lot of people look.
it's gonna be funny.
It's really gonna be one of those fun times.
Hey, y'all know the new excuse though. I worked 72 hours yesterday. There you go.
You know what? That's a good point, Jack. They
But
say
it's
they
portable.
work so
But
much.
it's portable.
I was about to say that.
It's portable. Yeah, no excuses.
Well,
I'm never home.
excuses.
I work so much. I'm here. I'm there. But can you bring your PlayStation, your Xbox, or PC on the go? Look at it straight. You can bring your machine on the go. You can carry it around with you everywhere you go. But you still don't finish games.
Yo, but I think you're talking to a specific person here, bro.
No, I'm
no, he talking to a couple. He talking to a couple.
I'm talking to a whole fan base here.
Oh fuck.
Okay, here's the thing, right?
Fuck.
As much as I don't agree with Mr. T, and I don't particularly care about Mr. T, I cannot tell that man that he does not finish his games. Because that man finishes his games.
Nintendo Ultra too fucking plays the shit out of these.
Yeah, Ultra. Yeah,
I cannot go up to Mrs. T and tell me, oh, you're not a real gamer, or you're a fake game, you're a fraud, you don't finish your game. The man, I don't agree with his points most of the time. I think he damage controls a lot, but the man finishes his games. I mean, how can I take your opinion seriously on what's better, GTA 5 or Saints Row, when you know you haven't beaten either one of them? This shit is crazy.
All right, people. That's it. That's the rant. That's
Wait,
it.
here's the final one. Non-gaming related.
On soapbox.
Non-gaming related. I mean, for real, like, you know you cannot say suck it or too. Can't say that. Can't say too sweet on the internet anymore. You will get your video. You will get your video copyrighted, and you will get your video struck.
Is that real shit?
WWE is trademarked sucking.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
Alex,
that means
one of them going to get taken offline.
That means Young Bucks, the Elite, Cody, Hangman. Y'all can't do that no more.
They literally copyrighted the words "too sweet."
They sent them a cease and desist order today.
Well, that's because, okay, that's
So if I'm talking
because
about a
they-
video game and I say it's too sweet, I'm like,
they own it. They own the phrase, Erica. They can strike your video.
even though I don't even like watch them or whatever.
Exactly.
Wow.
If you're
that
making
was
one
my
of
whole
those
fucking thing.
So let me get Erica. Your video's monetized, right?
Uh-huh.
You're using their catchphrase, right?
Well,
They
if
can
I say that, yeah.
Exactly. They can take your video.
Wow.
They can take that shit.
That's
And the
because the
only
Young
thing
Bucks went to Raw that night.
Yep. And the only other thing I can say is Hefner is gone. God bless him. And Ric Flair literally said he banged more than 10,000 women, which is absolutely insane.
And that
Which
nigga
I
Ron Jeremy
also
called his
believe.
bluff.
I did the math. That's like
Ron Jeremy
3.6.
called his bluff.
Yeah, yo. I
Wait, what was the
told
math?
10,000 women in his lifetime. Over 10,000.
No, you said you did the math though. Like, what is
It's
that?
like three. It's like 3.6
10,000.
chicks. It's like 3.6 chicks.
Said like
a
four
day.
people, like 4 chicks a week or something like
God
that.
damn.
Jesus,
Well, he was traveling every single day.
bro, that's still yo. He could fill up a pool with that much.
Busload. Yo, Bob said it like 100 times. Thanks, bro. It was all good, dog. Yo, shout out to all the live viewers watching the podcast.
Everything is too sweet. WWE,
It's too sweet, yeah.
Come watch this video.
Say that shit.
Come after Kofi's channel. Too sweet, too sweet, too sweet.
Oh, you
Yeah.
motherfucker. Oh,
Too sweet. Money on this,
Too
yeah.
sweet.
This nigga, dog.
For life.
Oh,
For
dog.
life. Suck it. I'm about to
Life suck it too sweet. There you go.
I'm about to
Yeah,
tweet this
you
video.
see how these men trying to sabotage me?
Yeah, I'm about to,
Oh, yeah,
I'm about to
RIP
tweet this video out to WWE tonight and Vince McMahon's Twitter.
Greatest
Oh
pimp.
no.
Greatest
I'm
pimp.
like,
Recovering from that fucking sick headbutt he fucking ate the other day.
this is we got this Kofi guy gimmick infringement.
Yeah, for real, Kofi. I'm telling you, I know your side gig where you're part of the New Day. Don't give me
Oh
that
my
shit.
god. Anyway,
Yeah,
shout out to
I
everybody
know
watching
Erica,
live.
like,
Yo,
I'm
this,
being
this is after show talk shit that
Wait,
these
what?
niggas are
What?
talking
I
about.
know I'm
so.
being like sarcastic and joking, but like legally, they probably could take your video if you did say too sweet.
So this nigga-
That's serious.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But shout out to everybody watching live with us. It was a great show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll be back next week. Please hit the like button. I didn't ask too much in this podcast. Hoping that y'all will use your brain and hit the like button. But
Finish your damn Nintendo games.
but we out. Take it easy.
See you guys.
Too sweet.